Welcome to episode 1 of the Gilded Troll Plays Odyssey of the Dragonlords. For those of you who didn't see our session 0, these are our players. You might recognize some of the faces. You probably recognize Steph. You probably recognize Luke. I'm backwards. You might recognize Chris. He's played with us before. Jesus, I'm backwards.
Stop pointing!
Yeah,
Is this the easy solution to stop pointing?
But we have 3 new players that we picked from our Discord community. So we've got Tim, Jesse, and Amber. Say hi, guys.
Hi.
God, that was awkward.
So we had a proper session 0 2 weeks ago on our Twitch channel. If you haven't seen it, check out the VOD. Just not right now. Just watch it after you're done watching this. Unless you're watching this on YouTube, then go watch session 0 first. But then we also spent literally like the last 2 weeks just talking to each other, figuring out who our characters are. So there's a whole lot you don't know, even if you've seen our session 0.
And getting some sick art.
Yeah, we also got some sick art. That way. Yeah, I got it right. It's that way. Yes, it's that way.
Oh, is the art scrolling on the feed right now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Every 15 seconds.
I just went to check.
Yours is
Oh,
up
that's
right now.
dope.
Right now, it's got Yasena, our Warforged Bard. What was I going to say? So since this is the first episode of a new campaign, we are matching any and all gift subs. If you gift a sub, we'll gift a sub. If you gift 5 subs, we'll gift 5 subs. If you give 25 subs, thank you very much. We'll also give 25 subs.
Oh my god.
I think without further ado, let's start playing, right?
God,
Anything
suddenly
else?
very nervous.
Yeah, same.
Don't be nervous. You guys have seen us play for how long? We're
Yeah, that's why I'm nervous.
Don't be.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Don't screw
Thank
anything
you,
up.
Tim.
So you guys might remember that approximately 500 years ago, the Oath of Peace was forged, which essentially caused the Titans, Sidon and Lutheria, to have to stop destroying all of the settler races and causing war everywhere. It's now approximately 499 or so years from that date, and the future of Thylea looks grim. Monsters menace the roads and corruption threatens the cities. The storm god Sidon demands daily sacrifices at every temple, and his sister wife Lutheria kidnaps children for her secret rituals. Yes, you heard me right, sister wife. I see that face, Tim.
Sister wife.
The 5 gods who once protected the settlers are silent, and now the Oracle has prophesied the Doom of Thylea. Capital D, capital T. The death of gods, the destruction of Mitros, and the total annihilation of the mortal races. That's settler and monstrous races. All of them. They'll all die. You are one of a group of warriors who have been summoned to the Heartlands in an attempt to avert this coming catastrophe. You each have reasons for answering the call. I hope at this point those reasons are clear to you, each of you. But rumors of your coming have already spread across the land. The Sour Vintage is a traditional country inn located at crossroads about 20 miles east of the city of Astoria. The exterior is rustic wood painted black, and the sign hanging from the door depicts a woman carrying a basket full of grapes. Inside the tavern, a haze of pleasant tobacco smoke lingers in the air. You hear the clinking of mugs and the muttering of patrons, most of whom are farmers. You've been summoned here by a woman named Kyrah, who wants to hire you for a difficult task. She has promised a sizable reward and more information about the Oracle's prophecy. So this time, describe yourselves. What do the others see of you?
Who's going first?
Tim, you're going
There you
first.
go.
Damn it!
We're just going to go left to right, top to bottom. So it's going to be Tim,
Okay.
Steph, Amber, Luke, Jesse, Chris.
Okay.
Well, you all have the artwork for reference anyway, but he is probably 6 foot tall Minotaur, 6'6" with the horns. Not your traditional like built, stocky, heavy, muscled Minotaur. In fact, kind of quite slender. And he wears sort of semi-priestly robes. He has a small shield bearing the likeness of Versi, the Oracle, and he has sort of a golden rope on one hip. And concealed underneath his robes, he wears scale mail. Yeah, that's Orsino.
Helios is a 5-foot tall satyr, even though the art makes him look a lot taller, but I'm not mad about that. Platinum white hair, really sunken eyes, looks like he's seen some shit. Scantily clad. Might wobble a little bit when he walks.
At least 3 wineskins.
Yeah. And Orsino knows me pretty well, and Raymir knows me. Knows a past version of myself.
A past version.
Past version. That was a good version.
Oh, okay.
Soberer version.
Yeah. Man. Amber.
Alaris is looking around pretty mystified because she hasn't been around this many people in like this kind of area. She's usually at the church. She has long white hair. Her right eye is kind of clouded over, and you can tell that she's probably blind in that eye. And her other eye is very cat-like. She carries her mace over her shoulder and has her shield. She is a life cleric.
I'm playing Ramir. I'm a centaur. In the artwork, you're going to see him a little more nature-looking, but he's clad in scale mail, so you can visualize that for yourself. He's part of the Druids of the Old Wood, so he's more of a nomadic type of person. So he's met a few of the party members already, Alaris and I think it was just Alaris and
Helios.
Helios, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I didn't write your name down because it was the easiest for some reason.
I like easy names.
Yeah, and I am playing a centaur artificer.
So, Scorpius is a 5'10" humanoid, we'll say, and who has a lot of elven qualities, clad in some ornately decorated different shades of green robes that are very billowy. And however, the most noticeable thing of his appearance is that he has snakes for hair, and his eyes are the same shade of green that are the skin of his snakes. And so he's a Medusa monk.
I've just
Always has his
realized
spear.
if they molt, it's gonna like have really severe dandruff.
Oh no.
Yeah.
They don't. It's magic. They don't molt. It never happens.
Magic snakes.
Tim.
Yeah, like,
Get out of here.
they only molt while they're growing, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So they're full size. They don't grow anymore.
Yeah.
They had to grow at some point.
We don't talk about that.
It was a rough transition, okay?
Terrible time at high school.
Yes. And but he always has his spear on hand. Oh, he is way outside the box.
He's so far outside the box. He's so wide. He's a
Wide boy.
Yeah.
Long boy.
But yeah, that's Scorpius.
Okay.
Yasena is a hulking tower of marble, essentially, shaped to be a woman. She has very chiseled features, and she is 6'5". So she's a head and shoulders above a couple of you.
Yeah.
Snoo.
She's got a cloak covering most of her body, but since her hood is down now, you can see that she is literally a statue come to life. Her eyes are glowing amber, or amethyst. They look like they might actually be amethyst gems that were put into her eyes, and she's glaring at Scorpius.
Alright. So
I'm sorry, I'm going to interrupt just a second. It took everything out of me to not make a joke when he said head and shoulders right after we were talking about my character having dandruff.
That intro was planned. I played off a couple of things there.
That's funny.
Sorry.
So some of you know each other. You have backstories that are tied together. Most of you are in pairs, but then Steph decided to be extra, Luke decided to be extra, so he knows 2 of you. And I guess Steph does too. But you've all heard of the others as well. So I am right now distributing rumors that you've heard about one another.
Hey, Jackaboy912 is following. Thank you.
So I've just sent them on Discord to each of you individually. And these are rumors that you've heard about these people that you've just met. So go ahead and take a minute to
Hooper
read
Lee
those.
is following. Yay!
Thanks for following, Jackaboy and Hooper Lou.
Hooper Leo, not Hooper Lou.
Oh, it is Hooper Leo.
Hey.
Sorry. Hooper Leo.
Hooper Lou's pretty cool.
So races and classes are scrolling over here, but we've got Orsino, the Minotaur Cleric, Helios, the Satyr Druid, Alaris, the Nymph Cleric, Remir, the Centaur Artificer, Scorpius, the Medusa Monk, and Yasena, the Warforged Bard. So, now that you guys have read these rumors, presumably you guys wouldn't have arrived at exactly the same time, but as you each arrive, a dark-haired woman calls you over to a table in the corner. She wears a white traveling dress with practical leather boots, and she carries a large satchel that appears to contain dozens of scrolls, along with plentiful writing supplies. And once, that was fast, Jackaboy.
And loud.
Oh.
Ooh, Jay
5
Miller.
Jay Miller
5
coming in hot.
gift subs from Jay Miller.
All right, I'm on it.
And Bayless
and
as well.
immediately, cheerspiration for the DM. Holy shit.
Damn
So, welcome to the Gilded Troll, Jackaboy, Leo, K-Power, Chris Dyke, and Finn Shadow. Welcome to the Gilded Troll.
Oh god, I forgot how to gift subs.
You forget how to gift subs?
Yeah. I'm looking. I forget.
So she's oddly tight-lipped about why she's called you here until the last of you arrives. And then I really need to wait for that to finish, don't I? That's number 3.
So loud.
Yeah, let me turn that down a
How do I
little.
give subs?
That's number 3 of 10
5.
once Steph
Oh,
manages
no.
to match them.
How many?
10 well, you need to do 5. There's 5. And
Oh,
there's gonna be
right.
another 5. Yeah, so that's 4.
I'm working on it. It's only telling me to resubscribe though. Why won't it let me give subs?
If you're not subscribed yourself.
Holy shit.
Oh wait, do I have to be sub to give subs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wait, do you?
Oh my gosh.
All right,
what?
so I have to sub myself first.
Did he just give nat 20s to every player?
He
Yeah.
gave
Whoa.
2 nat 20s to every player.
Holy
Jay
shit.
Miller.
Oh my God.
The 6,000
Thank you.
bits.
Thank
Holy
you.
shit, Jay Miller.
Thank you, darling.
Thanks, Jay Miller.
Wow.
We'll return the
But
favor
I have
tomorrow.
these super cute medallions for my nat 20s and inspiration that have Medusa on them.
And Andy threw some cheerspiration at
Thank you.
Jesse and Amber.
I'm getting
Holy
nervous that
shit.
all these
Ah.
people who saw the prep stream are just giving us all of these nat 20s.
No, they love us.
So we've got a couple of bronze scouts coming, so you know.
Keep in mind that you guys did get some cheerspiration nat 20s from session 0 as well as DM inspiration. Does anyone need me to tell them what they have already?
No.
No?
It's in the cheerspiration tab, right?
It is in the cheerspiration channel,
Yeah.
yes.
All right,
Oh,
return
no.
the favor. We're good. But I had to sub myself first.
Okay.
Thank you for letting me
Here
know
we
that,
go.
Amber. I had no idea.
It doesn't show up at least for me until you do.
That's really weird.
That's alright.
So yeah, we have 5 more gifted subs. So welcome. Oh shit. Welcome to the Gilded Troll. Webadinkle, Hyper Ninja, Glowing Creature, Declanius, and Snitty. That's a fun name.
Snitty.
Scorpius, can you do that one? Snitty. No? Okay.
It's not listening.
It's Jesse. He's not used to answering.
Jesse's
for Scorpius
disassociated
yet.
already. He's completely
What
gone. You
is
can see it.
happening?
There was a question for Scorpius, and you're just like, huh?
Wait, sorry, what happened? Sorry.
It's fine.
Say it
It was
again.
a joke. It was a joke. It's
Oh,
fine.
God.
Yeah, so hold on, I need to get in character.
Yeah, sorry.
So
Thank
wait,
you.
it's
Is that the last one? No, there's one more.
There's
Oh,
one
God.
more. I'll just wait one more.
There's one more,
That's
and then
fine.
Steph, apparently.
Oh shit! I'm sorry.
Holy crap.
Causing problems.
Oh,
All you newcomers in chat, where'd you come from? Tell me. All you new viewers.
Holy crap. Oh my god, Jay
Welcome
Miller.
to the stream.
Welcome to the
Tier
stream.
3!
Tier 3 sub for Jay Miller.
Hell yeah.
Holy shit. We have
He gets a
one-
Bayless emote.
You get some Bayless
We
emotes
love
in here.
Bayless.
I'm just gonna wait for this to finish.
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
even sped it up the other day because it was a lot.
Oh no, it needs to be like immediately one after the other.
Alright,
That way it
Oh, you
counts
guys,
as like-
Gilded
Yeah.
Steph is staying at the Gilded
I
Troll.
had to!
She's forced to. Stockholm has kicked in.
Alert delay 1 second between.
Oh my god, that's gonna sound horrible. It's gonna
Oh,
sound like an
boy.
alarm clock.
Oh no, like the alert will stay up for 15 seconds, but then there was a 5-second delay between them, so I cut it down by 4 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah, so I think that's all of them. Looks like it's all of them.
Alright, cool. Let's go.
Okay, let's go. So,
Hang on, before we jump in, what did we all got things from the chat? Was it 2
it
D20s?
was
It
two
was
I
nat
don't have
20s.
two nat
yeah.
20s.
Yeah, all players got 2 nat 20s from Jay Miller.
Yes.
Cool.
Very much love from Jay Miller.
And then
Thank you,
just-
Jay.
We love you.
And then
I
he
just wanted
peeks
to make
out.
sure I recorded that before we moved on.
Yeah. Sorry, Steph. That's what I was doing when I wasn't paying attention. I was taking notes of the things that were coming in.
Excuses. Okay.
Just
I'm
getting
back.
the
Immersion.
the jitters out. All right.
Yeah.
This woman was very tight-lipped about she was just very tight-lipped the entire time that you were all arriving. But now that I do. Now that you all have all arrived, this is the lady you see. We're gonna switch to roll 20.
Roll
so we
20
can see
for
this.
ladies.
Wow, clicking on that did literally nothing. It's just like it's the same exact size, just
Yeah, that's funny.
slightly different. So that's what she looked like. And now we're gonna switch back to not roll 20
Okay.
because there's no need to have roll 20 up right
Yeah, that's fine.
now. I'm just still like
Sorry.
Okay. We're all feeling it too, don't
Yeah.
worry.
so
I haven't even got a voice or anything or any personality really in my head. I was like, I'm gonna make it up.
yeah,
You
no,
gotta get to know your character.
yeah, no, I came up with
You gotta
a
feel
voice for this character last night, and I'm just having a hard time getting into it. Greetings, I'm Kyrah. Thank you for answering my summons.
I love her!
Okay, I'll be direct. So I'm here as the agent of the Oracle. She believes that great destinies await you all, but great destinies are forged by great deeds. A terrifying giant boar has been laying waste to the Heartlands, slaughtering everything in its path.
Including this accent.
I love it.
She's from the valleys and
Thank you. I'm glad that
I
came
love
across.
her.
I
This
hate
boar
her.
was corrupted by the Titans and sent to punish the mortals of Thylea for their continued faith in the five gods. Many have attempted to hunt the boar, and all have failed. I mean, it wasn't great. It was kind of terrible. If you wish to win fame and fortune, as great heroes should, then you must prove to the people of Thylea that you're the warriors of the Oracle's prophecy. Hunt this boar and offer it to one of the gods as a sacrifice.
I'm in.
What was the end of that? Sorry, I just missed it.
And offer it to the gods as a sacrifice.
Kill the boar, offer it as a sacrifice, win the faith of the people.
Mm-hmm. That's
do I recognize her as an emissary of the Oracle? Like, have I seen her before?
Probably. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, sacrifice to the Oracle?
No. Sacrifice offer it to the gods, but she introduced herself as an agent of the Oracle.
Can I pick who it gets sacrificed to?
Generally,
It
one
gets
does.
sacrificed to all the gods.
We could just take a leg each, maybe.
I mean, that's not how
It doesn't work like that.
sacrifice.
That works. Yeah.
Oh,
I need to close Discord.
Who would you
This.
sacrifice it to?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if you should be in charge of sacrifices from what I heard about you.
We throwing shade already?
Helios, who would you sacrifice it to?
I don't know yet.
Wait, your name is Helios?
Yeah.
You definitely don't look like the god of Helios, or god Helios.
I have a need to feel self-important.
Obviously.
God, I hate my character already.
Wait, hang
I
on.
need to adjust this.
you have so
Ian.
much edge.
Ian,
a
was
little
it
too
was it intentional that I didn't get a rumor about Helios?
Yeah, you won't get a rumor about every person.
Yeah, I only got 3.
Just a handful, yeah.
I think we
Okay.
should sacrifice it to Thylea herself.
If we're
Yeah, okay.
here,
But first you're gonna have to, capture it.
Where is it?
Oh, that won't be a problem.
Stay the night. Drinks are on me. I hired some hunters. They can track it in the morning. And, they'll lead you right to it. They're
Oh god.
Ocam 13. I feel like that's supposed to be Okami. I don't know. Thanks for sub. Welcome to Gilded.
Andy! Thank you.
Oh, that's sick. Gift subs.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah,
gift
and Ian, you got inspo from Bayless for the voice.
sub. Woo, thanks.
Bayless, by the way, Bayless is the one that did all of the art.
Bayless did do all of the art. We're gonna drop a Bayless in chat.
Drop
Oh, I was just gonna do
Bayless. That was just me. Relax.
Someone did it.
Yeah. Well, thanks for the gift sub. Welcome to Gilded Troll. Dep in fact.
Dep, in fact.
Dep in fact.
That's a metal band.
Yeah, I mean, okay. So yeah, I hired some hunters. They'll lead you to the boar, and then it's just up to you to, catch it and sacrifice it. So I'm gonna be like really real with you. So like, you're like the 5th group. Just like a lot of people have died doing this. So like, whatever you got to do tonight, get it off your minds. Get it, get your
5th group
affairs in order.
The 5th group that's gone after the boar, or the 5th group that you've assembled?
Both. Yeah, both.
Jedi
Is the other
back.
group dead?
Thank you.
Jedi Team
The other
Mac for
5 are dead.
5 gift sub.
Is she telling the truth?
Roll insight.
Yeah, I won the first roll.
Alright, there we go. This noise for a while again.
Oh
that
god.
would be a 7.
Good job. You're starting off the whole
You know.
campaign
Yep.
real well.
Started the
Yep, yep,
campaign
yep, yep.
off on a 7.
I'll start how I mean to go on. I should have guidance to myself, but whatever.
Yeah, just sit there quietly casting a spell before you decide to try and figure out if she's lying.
Yeah?
Um,
Just yell to the roof, guide me, and then do it, and then stare at her real hard.
so it's now 11 seconds per sub instead of 20, so it should be a little bit faster.
It's gonna haunt my sleep.
Right. I'm gonna turn it down just a teeny bit. Yeah, just a teeny
That
bit.
changed nothing.
So she seemed like that's not the kind of information that you would lie about. Like that's the kind of information that usually people would try to hide. But
Okay.
she's also really kind of aloof. She seems above it, which is a little weird.
So,
Okay.
Where is
How-
this boar?
Well, it's somewhere in the countryside. I mean, I don't know if you noticed, but a lot of people here, farmers, they're hiding out here because their farms aren't safe.
We should
And-
speak to them.
we should seek out the boar and kill it, regardless of the mission that you've given us.
Oh my god. Subs. They're gonna kill me. I should make the mic my alarm on my phone because it's just like.
Not that you're used to doing things for other people, Scorpius.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Ooh, I'm sensing some drama here.
Yeah, there's already so much tension.
Ooh, this is gonna be perfect for the poem I'm writing.
Will you be able to
I'm all
make good on what you? She offered me the thing, right? That she used to entice me to get here. Help in reforming the order.
Yeah.
That I would...
So the reason that I'm really trying to get people to deal with this board. I mean, yeah, the board's kind of a problem, but you know, the real reason is that like you guys, like I'm trying to find the chosen heroes of prophecy, so I can take them to the Oracle, and then we can go from there, and then the Oracle can tell you all about that, and all about everything else that everyone else wants to know about.
And what's in
The
this
Oracle
for
is the Oracle is above reproach. She can be trusted.
If Orsina's okay with it, I am.
I mean, regardless of anything to do with the Oracle, it seems like getting these farms safe is enough reason to do it.
Yeah, I mean, give it a month, and Astoria will probably start to have some food problems, like farms supporting cities.
That's a problem.
It's kind of how cities work, generally.
Are the hunters here?
Yeah, they're staying here. They're staying the night here. We're gonna depart at dawn.
So you're coming with us?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I have to write down everything that happens. I'm working on a poem. It's gonna be great.
I can't. Sorry.
Does it start with you failing to find a group 5 times?
It does actually, yeah.
Ooh.
It's a real downer.
We'd love to hear it, probably.
Really?
No.
Probably.
I've fallen for that like 100 times, and it never stops hurting.
You can tell me your
Oh
poem.
my god, we got 5 gift subs from Mr. Bayless.
Mr. Baby.
Mr. Bayless, thank you for the gift subs, and welcome to Gilded Troll, Cotillo, Offsits Kites, that's the Blood Raven, The Real Evil Fred, and Mac Gammon. Welcome to Gilded Troll. Wait, are they just like disappearing instantly? Like I'm not even seeing them. Like I'm hearing them, but I'm not seeing them. Did I fuck it up?
Are you watching stream on the delay? Or
No.
do you see it?
No, I'm looking. Oh no, it's there. Okay. I don't know. That was weird.
Why is it making me log into PayPal now? I'm sorry. Stupid Twitch. Coming in hot. More sounds to soothe your dreams. Alright.
Highly disruptive. But it's
Thank
okay.
you.
I think having the alert delay at 1 second is causing the problem. I think every other sub is getting eaten because it's not. Like it doesn't fully fade.
We're professionals, guys.
Wait, I
Professionals.
think you have to do another 5, right, for Passioti?
Oh, did I miss those?
Oh god.
Oh, no.
Here's inspiration for Tim.
Oh,
That's the
thanks.
for
just
Bayless.
gifted 6 subs. Thank you for the 6
subs.
gifted
Right.
subs. Fast Leody. Cheerspiration for
Thank
Tim
you.
and Steph and Amber.
Thank
for
you, Mr. Bayless.
Holy shit, we're just getting absolutely flooded. I hope this dies down, like,
It
so
will.
that we can actually play the game.
That's alright.
I mean, it's
Too popular for our own good.
This is a good prom to have. Shut up.
Yeah, this is a very good problem to have. We have 130
Thank you.
subscribers right now.
Don't be ungrateful. Be nice.
So Bayless did
Ian.
inspiration for everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Bayless.
So Luke and
Thank
Jesse
you.
and Chris just got one. Probably close to another dice box. Yeah, I forgot to put that sub goal up. Let me see if I can add that.
Alright, there's Fast Leody.
Ian is
6.
Icarus right now, learning the problem of flying too close to the sun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Stuff, you just got a nat 20 from
Oh,
Passioti.
Thank you. Like, I'm
Oh,
still in the
no.
gift sub screen, so I can't
I know,
see
why did it say
chat.
5 out of 50? That's not right. How many did we just get? Does anyone know?
We keeping track. What, subs?
Yeah.
I gifted 5, 5, 6, 1.
So that's 5, 5, 6, 17. So 34. So this should be at 39. Dice box giveaway. Start goal done. Okay, we're at 39 out of 50 already.
Yeah.
Just gonna make that a little smaller. Get it off of Tim's face.
No, not Tim's beautiful face.
Oh.
Move
I
it.
don't have anywhere to
Thank
put
you.
it. Like it's covering the control now. I can make it smaller. There we go.
Feel special now. I can point at it at random time.
Yeah.
Subs.
I did it the wrong way, I think.
Oh,
I can't.
which way is the alert from my face?
It's directly up.
Straight up. Straight up.
Your right hand, I think.
Chris, it might be easier to have
Like that.
the stream up.
Yeah, but then this laptop kind of poops itself. If I try to do multiple things.
Oh my god, we got 5 gift subs from
No.
Joey.
Joey!
Should we just sit here for 20 minutes until it's done?
I think we might have to.
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean,
Just mute the sound?
alright. So, well, no, I don't want to mute the sound. That makes us seem bad. No, we're gonna go to sleep and then leave with them at dawn.
Yeah, that is a but you've got the whole evening to spend.
Yeah,
and
so we can just roleplay
Kyra's
it out.
buying drinks.
And we need to talk to the farmers and get
Drinks.
some intel.
Drinks.
It's not my strong point, though.
Drinks.
Are there any who have survived the encounter with the bull?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're over there. And she points at a table with 4 very well-muscled, very clearly farmers. Hey, 500 bits from Fastleody. Just to annoy Ian with more sound. Thanks,
You're a
Fastleody.
monster. You must be stopped.
You're a good monster.
But there's something like we're literally 1 sub away from another dice box giveaway.
Woo!
1 sub away. Holy crap.
I like how Zogrum comes up every time.
We are at 141
Zogrum.
subscribers at this moment. Oh, nope, sorry, 146. It just updated because Steph's gifts match went through. Oh my god.
Hi, my name is Gilded, Steph. I'm matching your subs today.
What is the dice box giveaway? That's a good question. Every time we hit a multiple of 50 subscribers, which we just did today, we 3D print a custom Gilded Troll dice box and we ship it out to you. And by you, I mean a random subscriber.
Yep.
So we have 146 subscribers right now, so one of those at random.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
I know.
And Mr. Bayless just learned how to bits.
Just learned how to bits.
How do you get in the giveaway? By being a subscriber. You're a subscriber, so you're in the giveaway.
Yep.
So once we hit 50 subs, a random subscriber will be chosen. Alright, so thanks everyone for dropping your name in chat. Good job, guys. So you're in this tavern. There is a group, not one that Kyrah put together, but a group that tried to hunt the boar. They look like it was just a group of farmers that thought that they could hunt. And there is a 5th seat at their table with a drink sat at it. They lost a guy.
Amateurs.
I'll sit in that seat somehow.
Ow.
Centaur?
You just push the chair back and sit your butt on it.
Kicks
Yeah.
it back.
So one of them just reaches out and grabs the drink and just sort of side-eyes you. And they're all very quiet. Oh my god, these noises. They're all very quiet, kind of just gazing into their drinks.
Sorry for your loss. What happened?
That thing, don't underestimate that thing. It's wicked smart. We set a trap for it. We tracked it. We knew exactly where it was, and it got behind us. I don't know how it did it. It got Jim. Scored him right in the ass. He didn't stand a chance.
Are you sure there was only one?
If there's more than one, then one's enough. That thing was huge.
How
arrows.
Judging by how he's describing it, does that sound obscene for that animal?
Roll religion.
Nature?
Religion.
Religion. Well, we're using big boy checks now.
We're using big boy smarts.
Big boy smarts. Please tell me I'm proficient on that, yeah. 16.
So it sounds like a mythic beast. One of very few animals whose sacrificial value is tenfold.
Okay.
Are these mythic beasts common in the area, or usually are they just like rare?
They are ridiculously rare, but also usually docile.
Will we have heard of any others, like in recent history or ancient history, any of the famous examples that people may have fought?
Mostly they're thought to be a myth, hence mythic. But you know, there are stories of people fighting them, but they're always so vague in the details and where it was and other such that usually usually it's pretty clear that, you know, these stories are fabrications. Usually.
When did it first show up?
About 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks it's been rampaging through this area.
And do you know if anyone encroached on its land, or was it something that it just wandered into your area?
Hey, Glum Creature, thanks for following.
If someone encroached, that someone's probably long dead, and no one's going to be able to tell you one way or the other. Look around. There's dozens of people lost their farms, lost their livestock, lost their families. Things been hunted nonstop, peppered with arrows, covered in snares, and it doesn't stop.
Were you able to inflict any damage on it? Like, were you able to do anything that seemed to phase it at all?
I mean, I got it in the neck with my spear, but it didn't even stop.
Thanks for your help, and enjoy your drinks.
What's the area we're in right now?
That's a good question. Let's move to Roll20.
Yay! I'm glad you
We're gonna
asked.
pull up a map of the Heartlands.
Oh, I love that
That's
pin.
so cute.
Right?
You are here.
You are here.
Ian actually stole that from another stream and was like, "That's a good idea."
That's a good
I'm stealing
idea.
that.
I'm
Some
gonna do
DM prep well spent.
that.
So it's to the north?
Yes. So the boar has been the boar's wake of destruction is mostly to the north of the Sour Vintage. Mr. Bayless is staying at the Gilded Troll. Mr. Bayless wasn't already. Oh, he's subscribed to Tier 3.
Hey!
Mr. Bayless
He
can
gets
use
his own
his
face.
face now.
He gets its own face.
Hey, Bayless, drop them U's.
Drop them use.
Bayless.
So-
Are these all like humans in this area? Like in the bar and
Mostly
stuff?
humans, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, they're actually all humans. So you guys all stick out like sore thumbs.
Okay, cool.
All of you.
Yeah, the most human of us is a living statue,
Yes.
which is concerning.
I think Alaris is probably the most human.
I'm just thinking about
Yeah.
how much those amethysts
Okay.
are worth in his eyes. Her eyes. I'm
I'm
kidding.
just glad
I'm kidding.
Chris corrected
I
himself
don't
when
want-
he said that his eyes were amber. I'm like, that's gonna get confusing.
I don't want no PvP. I'm kidding.
I was gonna say, you're all shady as fuck so far.
Orsino,
Yes.
I have heard rumor that you can tell when someone will die by looking at them. Is that true?
I mean, there are many mysteries to be discovered.
I mean, wait, you can do that? We've been talking for months now. Have you been lying to me? Am I actually gonna die?
Everybody's going to die. Wouldn't it be slightly uncomfortable if I did find out and then had to know, and then you had to look at me every day knowing that I knew? And then if I suddenly behave different one day, be like, oh, it's today.
Ready?
And that's kind of shitty. We'd not just rather have the mystery of not knowing.
It sounds like you already do.
Maybe.
I'd like to point out that he's got a 1,000-yard stare in his art. Just
Yeah, he hasn't actually got a very expressive face. Yeah, so he doesn't like show a huge amount of emotion. It's really difficult for me because I have the most expressive face ever. I had to get some Botox just to try and like roleplay it properly.
So I did use this as a mythic beast, right?
yes.
Do I know what that means in terms of what it takes to down one?
So it is supernaturally hardy. It is harder to kill than a normal boar,
Okay.
even if there were somehow a normal boar of its size.
Mhm.
But it's not like it's invincible. It's not immortal.
Okay. Cool.
It's just really hard to kill.
I'll say back
So-
to Yasena, sorry. Why are you concerned about your death as a statue who apparently contains the soul of a dragon? Surely you've got some form of immortality.
I just wondered what you saw when you looked at me.
I think he just, if possible, the Minotaur blushes. The Minotaur blush. And then he just goes back to like, kind of shrinks away and just is like sipping on a drink.
I'm actually a little bit taller than you, eye level wise. Like,
Yeah. We're sitting, but yeah, he probably shrinks a bit. Like tries to make himself seem smaller and just drinks quietly.
Kyrah is just off in the corner, scribbling furiously, occasionally balling up some parchment and throwing it.
So, Ramir,
Uh-oh.
you have a bit of a reputation for getting monstrous races to band together against people.
When the cause is noble, sometimes I do gather people together.
I'm not going
Like
to
a
look too
warlord?
much into this, but I'm wondering if it's possible that maybe you could talk some sense into this board.
that would make it quite awkward to sacrifice the boar to the gods.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not my problem. That's the boar's problem.
There's the Scorpius I know.
Everything needs to be in balance in Thylea, so I think we should sacrifice this animal to the land and let her sort out the mess.
Considering their farms are currently fucked, yeah, that's for the best.
Just like lore-wise here, if Kyrah says to us it should be sacrificed in the name of the gods, and someone suggests sacrificing in the name of Thylea, are those two things correct? Like, is Thylea still thought of as a god?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
She's
okay.
just not present.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, so...
She has a wall.
Because she's a titan.
Yeah, Thylea, Sidon, and Lutheria are known as the Titans, and then the five gods are known as the five gods, but they're all regarded as deities, as gods.
Okay.
But would it be within keeping for us to, if you would say part of civilized Thylian society, to regard someone sacrificing the name of Thylea weird? Would we think that is strange?
No.
Okay.
We could probably set up offerings to all 8 of the gods. If the eventual goal is to bring peace, it seems the best idea would be to appease all parties and not favor one over the other. As much as I lean towards the 5 gods who
know that?
defended my
Yeah, you know that don't work.
That doesn't
my
work.
peoples.
I would say the whole point of a sacrifice is to make somebody feel special. If you're sacrificing to all the gods, it makes no difference.
Oh, are we not? I thought we were sacrificing it to all the gods. I thought that was the
No.
request.
No, we're talking about sacrificing to Thylea.
Yeah, the sacrifice should go to Thylea. It will help the crops. This is, yeah.
This is known.
This
It is known.
Hi, I'm Druid of
Do you
the
wanna get sued?
Sacrifice.
I mean, not yet.
Bitch.
Okay. I'm all up for it. I'm more than happy to go and hunt this mythical beast.
As am I.
As am I.
I would like 3 more drinks.
Come on, Spartacus. Do it.
No, we're done.
No.
So the next morning, there is, so how late do you guys sleep in?
I would be up with the dawn.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Theirs would also be up at the
So-
sun.
We're all early risers.
All
I
right.
mean, technically, I don't really sleep, so
That's fair.
I
She
just
said at dawn.
Alrighty.
How late
And
does our bard stay up?
She stays up as late as the latest among you.
And I'm gonna ritual cast detect magic just for fun to give myself 3 temporary hit points.
Nice.
For funsies.
Because it's the only divination spell I have.
Wait, can't
Other than
you?
identify, but neither of them do anything, so.
What color do your eyes glow when you cast it?
They don't.
Amethyst.
His eyes are ordinarily brown with like gold flecks in, so maybe they just go all gold when he does it. And he has he has horns, but on his horns you can see there's like remains of like gold leaf on the base that's kind of like been scrubbed away but is still there. So he's got a bit of a gold motif going on, but it's kind of bronzen with age and stuff.
Wow, I did not realize that your level 1 feature works with rituals. That's awesome.
It doesn't say I have to expend the
It
spell
does
slot, it
not
just says
say
a spell.
Divination spell of first level or higher.
Yeah, and if when I go cleric, I can do it on someone else as well at the same time. I
Almost
mean,
as good
cleric.
as
No, cleric is someone else. Warlock is me, so I'm doing it on someone else. In fact, it's not me. That's right. So I will. Who's got the lowest hit points? Bard.
I have the lowest AC, but I do have 10 hit points.
It's actually you, Tim. You have the
Oh, it
lowest
is
hit
me.
points.
Yeah, it's you.
Oh, okay. All right then. I will take the 10.
Alrighty.
I will be selfish.
You have
For
my
all the right
mace
reasons.
and my whip and my snakes. Yeah, so you guys get up in the morning and you find the hunters and Kyrah already waiting outside. Looks like they've been waiting for a while, given essentially the rut that Kyrah has paced in a circle. The hunters introduce themselves. Both are human. They introduce themselves as Tineus and Javin. It's like Gavin, but with a J.
Javin.
And if you can spell Tineus, have fun.
Don't try.
T-I-N-A-E-S.
T-Y-N.
T-A-M.
What?
Taneas.
Oh, that's
T-A-N-E-I-A-S.
I don't like it.
Okay.
The morning is cold and foggy, and the ground is wet with dew. And once the 6 of you make your way out of the tavern, or tavern inn, I forget exactly what the nomenclature is. I don't think a tavern has rooms, but whatever. Once you make your way outside, they essentially just set off without a word. Or, well, I guess they introduced themselves, so that's a word. And they just start trucking.
Let's go.
All right.
Oh,
Alrighty. So I have to roll survival for them.
Can I give guidance to one of them?
Certainly.
I will give guidance.
I will roll a
Oh
d4.
god, I shouldn't have taken guidance too.
All right.
Guidance.
That made a difference, actually.
Yes.
I'm helping.
You are helping. As they're leading you away from the tavern, they start. It seems like they already know where they're going to start their search. The tracks obviously aren't going to be right outside the tavern. They do know a location where the boar was seen, and after a short 15 or so minute walk, and it is a fast walk because they already know where they're going, you find yourselves in a very, very ruined farm. Almost every single fence has been smashed to splinters with apparent malice. Livestock corpses are shredded to bits, and the only parts of them that seem to have been eaten are the parts that the vultures are now eating. This thing rampaged through, murdered livestock and livelihoods, and left. Fortunately, the trail is easy to pick up because it is big and it is wanton in its destruction.
And that's not typical.
And that is not typical. Mythic beasts are generally docile, friendly even. It is said that they can actually speak. Not obvious, not clear if that's true.
Okay.
But after a few hours of tracking this thing, which is easier than tracking some smaller game, you eventually find yourselves outside a cave in the hills. From this height, you can see miles of mountainous hills to the west. A thick blanket of fog hangs over the lower land, and you can hear a gentle chorus of birds greeting the morning sun. It's only been about 2 or 3 hours of trekking. This thing's pretty easy to track. Eventually, you find obvious signs of the boar's recent passing. Split tree trunks, splatters of blood, and ruined underbrush. The trail ends at the shadowy mouth of a cave, and ear-splitting grunts and squeals echo from inside. The hunters stop you and suggest laying a trap.
One question before we do that. Do
Sure.
mythic beasts ever guard anything?
Good question. Let's find out. Roll a religion.
Guidance.
Oh, thanks. That's D4, right?
Yeah.
So like 3 of us have guidance.
Yeah. We're gonna know everything.
It's 17.
All right. That's with guidance?
Yep.
Okay. Mythic beasts can indeed be called or have, not called upon, I don't know the phrasing that I want. Mythic beasts can be found guarding places, but most mortals will go their entire life without ever seeing a mythic beast. Great boars, specifically, generally guard places of import to the dead, necropolises, graveyards, that kind of thing. And it is said that to hear a great boar squeal is to invite madness.
Right.
Cute.
So I'm dropping some tokens. And I gotta assign some tokens. So Amber's got her token. Tim has his token.
Thanks for making the tokens, Bay.
Yep.
They look great.
They
They do look
wonderful.
great.
Well,
like
Bayless
sent
made
art
the
ones.
art. I just cut it to bits and put it in a
Yeah, but
ring.
even the ring and like you've got like bits in and out of it. It looks good.
Yeah,
Oops, I think I gave...
The antlers coming out of the ring is really cool.
yeah.
That's Luke's token, not Chris's. Okay, Luke's got his. Chris is his.
Oh my god, don't start this shit already, Luke.
Finally, Jesse's got his. We will shortly add dynamic light once we get to a scene that has that. But I need Kyrah's token as well.
Since we've been tracking it, have we got a capital H huge or a capital L large size from it?
It is capital L large.
Okay, cool.
Capital G gargantuan.
I'm gonna cast snare.
Is this gonna work? Nope, that's not gonna work. That didn't work. Where is her token?
Who?
Kyrah's. There it is.
Should I cast them?
She doesn't look as cool as this.
I'm
No.
sorry.
Not nearly.
She looks like her sister.
And then I need tokens for the hunters.
The way she's holding that
Quill?
quill, like I can sense the personality you gave her,
Awesome.
Yeah.
right?
Awesome.
Like
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't decide on this voice and personality for her. I discovered it.
Were you having an iced coffee at the time and driving in your like topless Lexus somewhere on the coast?
Sure.
Bastard doesn't drink coffee.
So apparently this is the token for the hunters, so that's cool.
Oh.
It's an SRD stat block, and since this isn't an official D&D module, they can't use SRD pictures. They can only use SRD stats. Yeah, it's
That's annoying, but
Also,
okay.
You can see their health bars,
They're in our party.
I guess. You're not allowed to see that. Okay. And actually, I don't like having nameplates visible to players. So Luke, you said you wanted to cast snare.
Yep. Right here.
Whereabouts? Right at that
On this
intersection. Okay.
Yeah, 5-foot radius.
Okay.
What does snare do?
It traps them and gives them it restrains the creature.
Yeah, I've just actually seen the cave. Can I
Yeah,
make
there's
my
a
way
cave
up
over there.
onto the escarpment at the top? Is that okay?
Yep.
Up there. Cool.
What's everyone else want to do?
Do we want to try to lure it out?
Yeah, I was gonna activate one of my not infusions, my tinker thingies, on a rock with footsteps and like toss it down the cave to try and lure it out.
Is there a sound that a boar would like gravitate toward?
If it's this angry, I'm thinking any sound, so I was just thinking footsteps.
Kyra's gonna keep her distance.
Smart girl.
Yeah.
Clever girl.
Yeah, I don't really have anything to help.
What do
right now.
Laris and Draymir, what kind of weapons are you guys holding?
Mace and a shield.
Quarterstaff and a shield.
The hunters, Taneus and Javin, point out that we don't know where, if anywhere, this cave goes. I think making a loud noise is as liable to lure it this way as it is to spook it.
Shit.
So what animals do they like? What do they eat?
Well, this one seems to be going for people because it ignores all the livestock and
Yeah.
So we should just keep talking like this and it'll come out and find us, is what you're saying?
Cool. Make
Probably.
loud noises. Loud noises.
Booga booga! Come here, baby.
So you just start yelling.
So yeah, Helios, who is literally right next to me, like, hey Helios, how's your day?
You're loud. Here, come here. Come
Yep.
here.
All right.
Don't worry about
Yep.
him. He just has a hangover. He'll don't worry.
I don't
Did
get
anyone
hangovers anymore.
want to make any additional preparations before you guys start yelling? Or no?
Who looks the weakest of our group?
Who looks squishy?
Someone's got 8 strength. I think it's 10.
That's
what I
me.
see.
Yeah.
That's or no, that my.
Two
No,
people.
like-
The
Three people?
strongest. You're the strongest, Amber.
Yeah, sorry.
We are not
yeah, I
strong
have-
boys.
I have 8 strength, and 14 is the highest strength we have in the whole party.
Oof.
Woof.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have 10 strength,
Me too.
and that's it.
So I'm a weak boy, but I don't really use strength. That's not my weapon. So.
Yeah, I don't either.
Like, who has the
Who?
shittiest armor?
I do.
Mine's 18.
I have
so I'm
14
good.
armor.
Not it.
Yeah, not it.
Who among us is going to be going in there and hitting it, like really melee, trying to knock this
Well,
thing down?
Mucus is the tank. No one responds.
I'm the tank, brother.
And I will go forward as well.
I'm most
Um,
certainly not the tank, but I am very melee. So
Okay, so I think that bardic inspiration is 10 minutes, right?
That is correct.
Okay, I'll give some to the druid.
Okay.
Or not the druid, sorry, the artificer.
Not
The nature
Artificer.
theme, the
Yeah,
Learn our
nature themed
names.
centaur, who is not a
Rainier.
druid.
Satyr.
She a rude bitch for a statue.
uh,
Can I get everyone's passive perception real quick?
Yeah.
So we've got
14.
EHJORS. Cool. All right, call them out.
13.
Okay.
13.
14. Sorry.
Mm. Who was that?
9.
13.
9,
Uh,
9.
13.
for Scorpius. 9 for Remir. Yasena.
11.
11 and Alaris.
15.
15. Highest was
Sorry,
15.
it was 14 for me, just in case. I think you said 13, but it's 14.
All right.
You got it. You got you.
Yeah, I got your passives. But your passives don't matter right now because presumably you guys are actively watching for this thing to come out after yelling for its attention.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So everyone roll perception.
Smelling's not going to help in this instant, is it?
Probably not, no.
21.
Okay.
I rolled a nat 20.
Woo!
Nice.
17.
10.
Why did that
Eight.
lose twice? 15.
All right. So the highest passive perception was failed. So half of you failed. Whoops. So it slips out of the cave, and it is. Sorry, I should back up. It is at an absolute charge before you even hear it coming.
Jesus.
And only 3 of you noticed it, which is Helios, Yasena, and Scorpius. Yeah, this thing's whisper quiet despite being 12 feet tall. So we're gonna roll initiative.
Oh
and
no.
Alaris, Orsino, and Remir are surprised.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Real
That's no
quick,
bueno.
does it, if it's large, does it hit that snare?
It does, yeah, it is gonna hit the snare.
Okay.
You want to just yell him or put him in roll 20?
Yeah,
or-
put them in roll 20.
Alright.
I need to give your tokens names so that they actually show up
Oh.
Oh god, take your time.
in
How?
initiative.
How did you get your initiative modifiers? Oh, you're just typing out. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right thing to do, but that's what we've all done.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you can get your modifiers into there from D&D Beyond, so I was like, what?
You can if you use Beyond 20
Yeah.
and you click on Initiative, but I haven't got mine on right now.
All right. So we're gonna grab all of y'all and.
Oh, look at that. We're all like,
Multiples of
except for
5?
Amber, we're all things of 5, yeah.
All right. So we've got an initiative
Oh, but she was because she got on that 20 -1.
Whoops.
Alright. And then Great Boar needs a name. I'm bad at roll 20.
That's alright.
I don't even know how to do the turn order. I've been using it for a while.
That's not bad. So I have to
Oh
roll.
shit! Look at that thing.
Run twice. by
Yeah,
accident.
it's quite the beefy
Whoa.
boy.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Are those weapons sticking
Oh.
out of it?
Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
god.
that is
that's huge.
horrifying.
Yeah, like I said, riddled with arrows, and yeah, he a
Yeah,
hurting
angry boy.
He also an angry.
He's
boy.
angry.
He is. Yikes.
Spiky.
Do I have his character sheet? I do have his character sheet in here.
Spiky angry.
That's Lita. What is the best way to do this? I'm not used
There is
to.
no best way.
It's roll 20. There is no best way. Don't sponsor us.
Great Boy's got a 15. Yeah, if you guys, the turn order pop up should have come out.
Oh yeah, we can do it in
I
there.
see it.
And then you can you can
okay.
put your initiative in there.
Alaris is in there twice.
Yes.
Whoops.
You get 2 turns.
Deleted. Oh, because she rolled initiative through roll 20, so she added herself to the initiative order,
Oh.
and then I added everyone to initiative
So
order.
go twice.
Oops, sorry.
And roll off.
Alright. I got a 5.
I got 18.
Okay. So you will go first. The scout got 13. And we're going to sort descending. So
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Remir is before the board. Alright. Hilariously, the 3 of you that got high initiative
Surprise.
are surprised.
Nope.
No,
No, 'cause
Scorpius.
I'm-
Scorpius is not.
Yeah, no, Scorpius
I'm
is
at
up
the bottom.
first.
Get it.
Scorpius, you're up.
Ooh. Okay, so
It's currently charging out the cave. Whisper
does it look
silently.
like? Does it look like it's going in this direction?
Yes,
like it's
it do.
charging.
Yep.
Okay, yes it do. Then I'm going to go. What's my walking speed? 30 feet.
Probably.
I'm going to go. Fuck. I'm just. Damn. Okay. Well, I'm going to go here. And.
Okay.
I can't. I'm not used to using a spear. Can spears be thrown? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to throw my spear at it.
Okay.
Which is gonna be 13 to hit.
That's gonna miss. It just glances off of its tough skin, which seems to be scarred over pretty nicely.
Okay, well then that's my turn.
Alrighty.
Will you get out of the way so it goes in the trap?
Yeah, you don't have to
So-
be close to it to throw your spear if you're throwing it.
So, but you said it's going. Oh shit! I'm not in ruler anymore. You said it's going this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if it's going that
But if
way,
you're
it would go.
standing there, it's gonna maybe come for you, and then it's not gonna go in the snare.
then
I'm just
I would have
strategically thinking that it's...
I would have thrown it from here then.
Okay.
We'll say that.
Alright. So Alaris is surprised and Remir is surprised. So Boar's turn. So he is going to run straight forward into the snare, and he makes a
Dex save.
Dex. Oh, I thought that would be a strength save. Dex save is going to be a 13.
Oh, that beats it. It's 13.
Okay. So
We're such babies.
Welcome to level 1 where
Super
everything
baby.
sucks.
Yeah.
and he's gonna try and gore you. Oh man, that's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. I'm gonna throw some inspiration at this. I'm an asshole. That's gonna be a 17 to hit.
Yes.
Holy shit. So this 2,000-pound beast is charging towards you, tusk first, and you just plant your feet and block it with your shield.
Yeah.
And it probably pushes you back about 5 feet doing that, but
I got
you
4
don't
feet.
You know, 4 feet. Got it. And then it continues onwards, and yeah, I think he dead. Yeah, he
That was
did.
too many dice.
That
That
was
was the
too
sound
many
of too many
dice.
dice.
So it picks up the scout and just tosses it. And his
He has a name. Had a name.
Had a name.
Yeah, his name was Scout.
That was
Was it Javin?
Javin. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Javin.
Poor Javin. We barely knew him.
Is he?
Tetanus,
Okay,
get
cool.
back.
Yeah, he just tetanus. So yeah, he's dead.
Oh, shit.
Helios.
I'm scared.
You should be.
Drink.
That's the solution. I have all these nat 20s, so let's use them.
Okay.
Thorn
Yeah.
Whip.
Alright.
Because why not? Why
You're
do I
gonna
have these?
pull it closer?
You
Oh
don't have
shit,
to
that
pull it,
pulls.
Thorn.
Yeah, no, you don't have to.
Lightning
That's
Lure is the
May.
one you have to pull.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
relax, buddy.
You could pull it closer to the snare if you move that. I don't think it goes away after it triggers, right? Once it doesn't.
That's an idea. That's a big boy idea.
After the trap is triggered, the spell ends when no creature is restrained by it.
Oh, it does it? Okay. Alright, I understand.
So
Oh, I don't
one-
have to be that close. Okay, I don't have to be that close.
Yeah, it's what, 30 feet?
So how far can I
Or-
move it? 10 feet closer.
Mm-hmm.
So I won't be able to pull. Will I be able to pull it in?
No,
Snare's
it's gone.
Oh, it's gone. Oh,
Yeah,
my
snare's
bad.
gone.
All right. So let's go back there. So how are you doing crits now?
Normal crits. Double dice.
Double dice. 7.
7. Alright. And I forgot to put its hit points in. Alright. Are you pulling it anywhere?
No.
Okay, so you just wrap it up in thorns and let go.
Yeah.
So
Actually,
now
no, I don't-
it's got-
I don't want to go there.
7 arrows in its back, a spear in its neck, ropes all over its several tusks, and also a thorn whip wrapped around one of its legs. Anything else?
Wait, is my spear in it?
No, not your spear. The spear the guy.
Oh,
that
a different
fled.
spear.
Yeah,
Oh,
your spear got deflected and landed on the ground. Now it's the other scout's turn, and I don't think his name really matters, but
Get him, big
it
boy.
is,
Oh.
Not
Taneus.
Tineus.
It
Oh
is
no.
Taneus. He's running away. He's just running away.
He's a smart boy.
He
Smart.
It's very
he
smart.
helped you track it. That's all he was paid for.
All right, cool.
I ain't here to kill things that are killing people. And this is my favorite thing. It's Kyrah's turn. Let's see what she does. I have a button to determine what Kyrah does.
You have a button.
Oh,
Nothing happened.
Where is Kyrah?
All the way in the back.
She's over here. She's supervising.
No, she's documenting.
She is documenting.
Yeah.
That is the thing she's doing. Yasena, it's your turn, and you're not surprised.
She's going to stand tall and
Very
gesture at the beast. And her cloak kind of falls away, and you all see that she doesn't have any arms. She's kind of kept her cloak closed the entire time you've known her. But yeah, there's not any arms going on at all below the shoulders. It's just torso. So her ability to actually fight this beast is suddenly questionable.
So you're part of the prophecy.
It's fine, she's
But she
armless.
steps forward. And she
tough.
gestures to it. She says, "Coward, you mindless beast!" Now give me a whiz save.
All right. 16.
16 will make it. It does
Alright.
not cower at the
Uh,
statue. That was vicious mockery, by the way.
I figured. It grunts in your direction. And you kind of somehow understand it to mean you're next.
Ooh.
She stands firm where she is.
All right. Done?
Done.
Lowest
Alright.
AC, here we come.
Racino is surprised.
Surprise, yep.
So Scorpius, you're up.
Do
Yeah.
I see my spear?
Yeah.
Just where is it?
It would be here.
Um, when it comes to picking up weapons, is that a free action, bonus action?
It's an item interaction. You get one of those per turn in addition to your action and bonus action.
Okay, so I'm gonna go here.
Yep.
And pick it up, and then come back here. So that's all 30 feet of my movement.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to use one of my nat 20s for my snake hair.
Okay.
Have you named them, by the way?
Not yet. I know AJ's going to be really disappointed, but no, I have
Name
not
after
named
the 7
them yet.
dwarves.
I do have 7 of them, which I think is amazing considering that there are 7 Dragonlords. But
so remind me how
no,
that works.
I will not.
Remind me how your hair works.
So I'm gonna just like take my head and just like sling the snakes out at them, you know, do a
And
major
just-
hair toss.
All right.
Yep.
That's one.
And that is gonna be 14 points of piercing damage, and it needs to make a con saving throw.
All right. And that is a 13.
Well, that saves, so
Okay.
it is not poisoned.
All right.
But I will use my bonus action to. Does it look like it's clearly kind of changing course toward Yasena? Is that how you say her name?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes and yes.
So I'm going to use my unarmed strike, throw a leg out, and kick its leg to try to trip it.
Hey, super mad attack is now following. Thanks for the
Super
follow.
mad attack.
Super mad attack. All right. Roll your attack.
So that's gonna be plus what? Sorry. Plus my strength modifier. Does that sound right?
Should be
Dex.
Dex, because you will know.
Yeah. Right. Okay. That's what I thought. So that's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it'll hit.
Which is
Jesus.
a D4. Yes. And so that's sorry, I got excited because it's max damage. But it's so yeah, 4 plus 7.
All right.
7 points of force, bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning, not force.
Mhm.
Force is
Sorry.
a very good damage type.
Best damage type.
Best damage type. I think there's like 2 creatures immune to it, and then literally nothing resistant.
Yeah.
So you you holy shit, you did a lot of damage.
Get him.
So you essentially rip off chunks of its flesh, or your snakes do, and then you kick its leg, one of its legs out from under it. It kind of just like bonks its head on the ground and snaps a tusk, but it's okay. He's got like 8 more.
Like when you fall asleep on the train, it's like, whoa.
Yeah, basically. But his tusks seem oddly brittle. It just snaps right off. But it does seem to still want a piece of Yasena. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alrighty. Alaris.
I am going to use a nat 20 and cast Guiding Bolt,
Oh Jesus.
and
Dead.
That's
Is
a lot of damage.
24.
Oh my god. Alright. That's what, 8d6?
Yes.
Oh god. 8d6 at level 1. Alright. So you just plonk it right in the face. Just doof. You probably knock off a few more tusks too. It's bleeding everywhere. You've actually ripped tusks out at the root. And it's now angrily squealing in every direction, just tossing its own blood all over the place. Anything else?
Think I'm good.
Alrighty.
She done enough.
I think
Yeah.
I've done enough.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That
Alright.
means Raymir has advantage, right?
The next attack has advantage.
Yeah.
So Remy, you're up.
Well, I can't really follow that up really well. I'm just gonna shock and grasp.
Sorry.
Alright.
Let's see. 23.
That'll hit.
3 damage.
3 damage.
Big damn dams.
So it's squealing and wheeling and reeling.
Healing.
And now it's kneeling as it just sort of falls to its 4 knees. And you can clearly see the daze in its eyes. But it suddenly just perks back up and stands on all 4. And then a ear-splitting squeal issues from its throat. Everyone make a
I don't like that.
Fuck.
I don't like that at all.
saving throw.
What?
I'm going to use an
Wisdom
inspiration
saving
for
throw.
this. I'm going to use inspiration.
Me too.
Yeah, I'm gonna use
That's a
inspiration as well.
solid choice, guys. Solid choice. I agree.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Thank you to
Inspiration.
everyone that donated.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. Oof. It would have
Yeah.
been a 3.
Tim, what'd you get?
18.
You succeed. Helios.
17.
Alaris. Sorry, it's a success. Alaris.
Oh, sorry. I got a nat 20.
Success. Remir.
18.
Success. Scorpius.
15.
Success. Yasena.
17.
Success.
Thank you,
Everyone
chat.
does a success.
Thank
Um,
you.
So your minds threaten to betray you as your senses become addled momentarily, but you shrug off the effects of confusion.
God. It's a dick spell.
Remir, anything else?
Oh, that was on my turn to do that?
Yeah, that was a reaction.
Oh, God.
I just try and tell it to calm down.
Did we just bloody it? Oh no.
Is it responsive to us speaking at all? I'll say calm down in Sylvan.
It turns its head, and then turns towards you.
Uh-oh.
Alright.
Watch out, friend.
You're done?
Yep.
Alright. See, it's gonna gore Ramir. With inspiration. Yeah, I'm gonna guess that a 25 hits.
Yeah, 25 hits.
I guess.
A mere 7 piercing damage.
Oh.
I rolled 2 1s.
Oh,
I'm
what
so
a fucking
upset.
shame.
And then it moves forward, and I'm going to throw another inspiration at Yasena. Also a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
That one's going to be a little heftier. That one's 16 piercing damage.
It hits her and she crumples to the ground. She immediately falls unconscious.
Yeah.
Mm.
You
I don't
like
think
shatter.
that could have killed you in one hit, but
It does not. But yeah, it's a 10 HP. It only has to do 20 damage.
yeah. Not a 16. So yeah, Helios, it's your turn.
Healing word on
On Yasena.
Yasena.
All right.
And it looked like it recognized Sylvan.
Hey! Is that more gifted subs? That's more gifted subs! 5 gifted subs from Andy the Math Magician.
Andy!
Thanks, Andy. Welcome to Gilded
Thank
Troll.
you.
Lespera, Camaril, Rhymantis, Dexterity Potion, and JT Smash.
Dexterity
Welcome to
potion.
Gilded Troll. Yeah, I like Dexterity Potion.
That's pretty neat.
That's gonna happen for a little while.
I'm gonna try to get his attention in Sylvan. What is your purpose? Who sent you?
So it actually replies to you in Sylvan, and it just says, Rage!
No, well, that's not helping.
Oh.
Does
Cool.
it look like he's under the effects of something?
Effects of
Rage!
You know what I mean, though. Does it?
Someone in chat says bath salts.
I like
Is he
how
a
there's
Florida
chat
man?
shit get hit.
Chat shit get hit.
He got shot by a ball of iron. It's stuck in his shoulder.
Oof.
I'm intrigued, but I can't do anything
And
about
we
it.
got
So...
we got 5 matched gift subs
Is that a
from Steph.
Ghibli reference?
So welcome to Gilded
What?
Phil, Infill, Pantomime 42, Scar, Gavin, Big Kitty 907, and Dominate MTL. I have a really hard time with this tiny font.
Thanks.
Thanks for being here.
I already
guess.
free action talk. I can't make a roll to figure anything out right
What did
this
you action?
Healing word's a bonus.
Oh.
With bonus.
Oh, healing word is. Can I try to? I don't know.
How many HP did I get?
That's a good question. How
That
many
is a
did
good
you
question. I didn't fucking roll it. 3 plus.
3.
Is it 3?
Yeah.
6.
Well, I'm more than half. That's good.
Too bad another 16 damage hit will still kill you.
Can I try to figure out as my action if it's under the effects of something?
Sure, roll Arcana.
With inspo.
Okay.
What's my arcana? Probably not very high. Yeah. That's a 12.
It is. So it's definitely acting out of character for what you know about a Great War. Whether or not it's under the influence of something, not super clear to you.
Okay. I'm done.
All right. Yeah, Scout's gonna continue. Kyrah's turn. Let's hit the button and see what she does. She continues scribbling furiously. She is documenting. I
hate her.
I'm gonna update the rollable table to change it from nothing happens to scribbling furiously. Got it. All right.
Jesus.
Save changes.
Sorry.
And she just yells out, "Keep it up, guys!" Yasana,
4+.
you're conscious again.
Okay.
Yay.
I'm gonna healing word myself just to top off my hit points.
Okay.
This way I don't die from a offhand smack.
How many of
Alright.
us have healing word? Show of
A
hands.
good bit of us.
Tim, do you have healing word as well? Okay.
Oh no. Okay. So
I didn't take any healing stuff because I thought we were covered.
It seems like you are.
I'm more support and damage than like healing.
Got it.
Yeah.
I just knew you were another cleric, so.
Yeah.
And then
I
I'm
thought
going
about it, and I went
to-
through and checked, and I was like, it's overkill. I don't
Yeah.
need the spell slots for that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw out a another whiz save. I'll make this one command instead.
Okay.
And I'm going to say
One word.
kneel.
All right. That's a nat 1 on that saving throw. But he's going to LR that. So he's going to make that
Ooh.
save.
Bitch got LR.
Oh.
The fuck? Level 1 should have an LR.
Oh my god. It's mythic.
He's mythic.
That's bullshit. Okay, I'm done.
You burned an LR. You got somewhere.
I burned I have 2 spell slots,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I burned
that's
them both.
That
Yeah.
never feels good.
That's true. Yeah, you burned both in one turn.
Yeah.
Orsino, you get a turn finally.
Thank you. Seeing how successful Alaris was, I too am going to burn a nat 20 and guiding bolt.
Oh,
So
boy.
he's going to get his rope to start glowing and just fling it out, and that's going to be the guiding bolt for this.
Alright.
I roll damage. Ooh,
8d6.
10, 6. So that's 32 points of damage.
Damn.
Wow.
16 doubled, yeah? 16 doubled.
You don't double it, you just double the number of dice.
Oh, okay, I can roll again. Cool.
Yeah.
So that was 16.
There's a
Oh
spider
shit,
and I
even
can't
better.
even see it. I have to kill it.
36 points. I
Oh
rolled
my
10 and
God.
6, 4, 6, 4.
Holy shit. That's some friggin' damage.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't even know how to describe it's radiant damage, right?
Yeah.
It's a golden lash that just.
Yeah, so it's like his whip has
Emerald
gone out.
Phoenix
And...
donated 500
flashed
bits.
around it.
And that's a nat 20 for Scorpius.
Hey, get it.
Oh,
Oh
thanks.
yeah.
Nice.
Thank you.
I'm no longer.
Oh
in
yeah,
danger.
that's a good nat 20.
Oh, jeez, no.
So your guiding bolt hits it square in the face, and the flesh around its eyes and all the way back up its neck sears white and his veins even turn white under his skin. And you just see this liquid fire pouring through his veins. Yeah, you did a shitload of damage.
Good. I forgot that I could. I was looking, going, "Oh, I've only got like a DC of 12. This is going to be useless." And I went, "Oh shit, no! Guiding bolt's an attack."
Yeah.
Thank you, Amber.
You're welcome.
Anything
I
else?
have.
I'm good. There's nothing else I can do.
Scorpius, you're up.
And you have advantage.
So,
And you have advantage on your first attack because of Guiding Bolt.
ooh, so yeah, I'm going to attack with my hair, which is 18, then a 19. So 19 plus 5 is 24,
24 will hit.
which is going to be 8 points of piercing damage, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright. Con save. That's a 10.
Yes, it is poisoned until the beginning of my next turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna LR that.
Ooh.
Oh,
You're going to what?
LR, Legendary Resistance.
Yeah, well, fine.
He is going to choose to succeed on that saving throw. I was like, if that's just poison damage, then whatever. But poison
this
can...
guy.
Oh.
So, but then my bonus action is I'm going to throw out a fist at it.
Okay.
Basically, I'm going to throw a hair toss and check my nails.
yes.
How are you feeling?
Pretty good as hell, you know? I'm going to just say that I'm pulling a list, so.
Okay,
So-
you took it too far there.
I did not
that the
take it too-
lasso
Oh,
is
okay.
Orsino's cup of tea.
That is probably going to be a miss. It's a 10 to hit.
10 will miss. But your snakes do gouge out one of its eyes.
Ooh, cute.
Yeah, this thing is not... Barely It's barely standing. Let's
Okay.
go with that. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. Alaris.
Kick his ass.
If it looks pretty hurt, then I'm gonna just walk up and smack it with the mace.
Okay. Just wind up and swing right for the face.
But that's a 14.
14 will hit.
Oh. 5 damage.
That is exactly its remaining hit points.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So you just wind up and swing right at its face, and it just sort of topples to the side towards Remir and Scorpius. So
Oh,
it
no.
just kind of threatens to crush you as it rolls over, but you're able to step back and not get smashed. And as it falls to the ground, there it is. Running from a PDF is rough because pages load slow. So it's at 0 hit points, but it's still conscious for story reasons. It's weird.
It's special.
Yeah, it's special. So it locks eyes with those of you standing around it. With the one remaining eye that it has after the other one got gouged out. And it speaks without speaking, and you hear its voice. Know this, mortals. Your sins cannot be atoned. An ancient power sleeps in the heart of Thylea, and when it awakens, the age of Mitros will come to an end. Just as my broken body falls to ruin and decay, so too all mortal things will come to death and darkness. No prophecy will save you. And then it just kind of goes limp.
That's it. I'm still doomed. All right. That's cool.
How much wisdom can a pig have, really?
Well, that was fun.
I just had a moment where I was like, are any of you like pig races?
Oh no.
We got a cow people, we got a goat people, we got a horse people, we got a stone people.
Can I do the appropriate things to, like, I don't know.
set up a sacrifice.
For Thylea.
So the absolute minimum for sacrifice is literally just open its guts and let them spill out as you say a prayer to the appropriate deity.
We should do this among the people.
That thing's heavy.
She's documenting everything behind us.
Kyrah also says, I don't think it's gonna live long enough for like people to witness it. You should probably sacrifice it before it actually just dies.
On it.
Fair enough.
So you're not gonna do any additional prep. Just slice it and say a prayer.
Yep.
All right. Does anyone have any objection to you sacrificing it to Thylea?
Oh, I'll help with that if I can do any extra stuff. I don't know what extra.
Thylea's fine for me.
Luke, roll religion.
Help me.
I'll take a bardic inspiration for. Or no, you already have.
I have one. Yeah, I'll use it. So we got a 25.
It's a help within a help.
Wow. So as she's Helios, male character. We got two gender benders here.
I'm sorry.
Steph and Chris gender bending. That's fine.
Female witcher.
It's like the first time I've like played a male character other than the one shot, like Finn, that character. These are the only two I have. They're normally women.
So as Helios is saying the prayer, you're able to throw hastily gathered berry branches into the entrails, which symbolize the circle of death as the living berries are absorbed by the blood of death.
Delicious.
Those berries are probably very tasty now. But your sacrifice is heard, and you all gain a charm of vitality.
Ooh.
What does that mean?
Nice.
I didn't know.
So charm of vitality gives you the benefit that once in, I think it's literally just once, one time as an action, you can give yourself the benefit of a potion of vitality. What's a potion of vitality do? When you drink this potion, which is to say when you activate your charm, it removes any exhaustion you're suffering and cures any disease or poison affecting you. And for the next 24 hours, you regain the maximum number of hit points for any hit die you spend.
Wow.
Ooh. And we can activate that anytime. We don't have to use it now, or is
Correct.
it going to?
At any time in the future, you can use that.
Cool.
And everyone gets one.
Okay. Is there any way to reflect that on a D&D Beyond sheet?
I think D&D Beyond has charms.
If not, you could just insert.
You could just add the potion of
Yeah,
vitality.
add potion. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I'll do that.
I think I'm gonna do that too. I don't know if I want to fuck around with charms.
So 2 years ago, a moderator said DDB does not support yet the charms or blessings from the DMG.
That's
A
alright.
workaround would be a homebrewed magic item. Fortunately, Potion of Vitality is already a magic item.
Yeah.
You can just rename it too, so just click on it and
Yeah.
rename it Charm of Vitality.
Yeah, you can do that. So Kyrah sort of tucks the scroll she was working on and her quill under a shoulder and just like claps.
Did
so
she
excited.
hear the thing from the boar, or does she need that relayed to her?
The what thing?
I relay the message the boar gave us.
Well, that's Did you was it the boar talking, or did you recognize the voice? Is it just?
I don't have any memories of my past life, so no, I didn't
we?
recognize the voice.
None of you would recognize the voice.
Now go and
From what
find
it's-
Taneus.
From what it said, it was
He's
like
fucking bolted.
I want to go and see if I can find him.
it said my body is destroyed, right? So then I would assume it is the boar.
Probably.
Yeah.
Or an avatar of something.
Yeah. It did seem to refer to itself in the first person. But Kyrah is very excited. So I finally got it right. You guys are the chosen ones. It's actually happening. I can't believe it. It's actually happening.
You better make
She's
it
so
sound
cute,
good.
and I hate her.
We should set up camp. This is a lot of meat to waste.
Does the meat even look good?
It's evil boar.
Well,
fine.
the whole front half of it seems to already be cooked.
Thank you, fire in the veins, Orsino.
Yeah. And Alaris.
Oops.
You guys, I think between the two of you, you did 60 damage with a pair of guiding bolts.
That's insane.
Yeah, for level 1,
God.
that hits like a fucking truck with a nat 20.
Jesus.
That's insane.
Sorry, not
I
sorry.
only had one turn.
That's insane for level 1
Yeah.
now.
No, that was
Oh
absolutely
my
wrong.
god.
I'm sorry, is 3 legendary resistances at level 1 not insane?
Wait, I thought it was only 2.
I only used 2, but I had 3.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, if you have legendary resistance, you have 3, unless you're Tiamat, and then you have 5.
Oh, got it.
I did see something where some of them had 1, but I don't remember where. It's for like it was like a motif for a creature. Anyway, sorry.
I have message up to 120 foot, so I'm going to message Teneus and tell him that everything is fine, we're alive and well, he can come back.
Okay, he did only get like a few rounds of running away, so
Yeah, so I'm hoping he's still within range.
Yeah,
I want him to come back. I don't want to like lose him in the wilds.
Do you do that too when you do like sending or
And any
messaging?
kind of
You
telepathy.
like,
It's like,
hold
yeah.
your head, yeah.
Yeah. My mind to your mind.
I
You
do that.
do the Professor X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does message allow a reply?
I don't think so.
No, that's sending.
It can
Yeah.
reply. Yeah,
There
it
you
can
go.
reply in a
really?
whisper that only he can hear. Yeah.
Yeah,
Neat.
the difference between message and sending is that message has
Distance.
120-foot range
Oh.
and sending has fuck you
25.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's only 25 words for sending, whereas message has got no.
Wait, seriously?
Shorten
Message
it
doesn't have
all.
a limit?
Yeah.
Nope.
That's silly. Still, you can cast sending across planes, and that's a big deal.
Yeah.
So he's just like, wait, what? It's dead? And then about 30 seconds later, you see him like very sheepishly make his way back into the clearing.
Good.
You want some pork?
I'd prefer it cooked.
It's like the cheek.
Part of
it's
it's
It
already
is.
cooked.
It's the cheek. he cut the cheek.
Yeah, I'll give him one of the tusks as a souvenir.
You can claim that you helped.
Make you a hero this day.
That's up to the bard whether or not he.
Walk
gets
We will
included.
claim. Doesn't matter if Sheik says it.
Walk with pride. You are the first witness to the new heroes of this age.
Wow, ego much.
That's lofty.
Whoa.
Thaumaturgy in the
Sorry,
background.
I forgot the voice. Wow, ego much.
That's coming from her. Just think on your sins.
Is that not
One.
what we are?
One very cocky statue.
Okay, so that's the cocky
There
one.
you go. He's got it.
Just a sort of criticism for Scorpius, was it? You should probably have 2 spears if you're gonna make a habit of throwing one. Just a suggestion.
My snakes zone in on her.
This is also coming from the one that stood there and did nothing to help.
Oh, I can't help.
You have balls.
Oh no, I can't help.
Okay.
Can or won't.
Can't.
Prophecy says
That
you
much
can't,
was
right?
obvious.
Prophecy says you can't, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Insight?
Yeah, I'm sure that's what it is.
Nat 20.
You're dropping a nat 20 on insight.
Apparently so.
Yeah, she latched onto that like, yeah, that's definitely the explanation. Definitely not the explanation.
She can tell that Yasena just notices this.
Should we
Still-
check out what's in the cave?
Oh, good point.
I think we're all
Yeah.
in a good enough position where we can, right?
I think
Yeah, is
you're all at
anybody
full health.
hurt?
I mean, I'm not at full health, but
Oh, okay. Oh yeah,
Would
you took a hit for 7.
Mm.
yeah,
Do you want to sit for a short while and rest and then head in?
yeah, we can do that.
I mean,
I'm gonna-
you got a whole ass boar to cook and eat.
Yeah. Not
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
though.
I have proficiency
I
in
wanna-
cookish utensils.
Scorpius
Yeah.
is purposely not going to eat any of that boar.
Yeah, I'm not eating any of it.
Don't waste food.
You yourself said it's an evil boar.
It pairs lovely with wine. Here.
He will
I
take
don't-
the wine and not take the boar.
But if
You
we
know
I
what-
don't,
use
I
it as
don't
a
partake of
sacrifice,
I don't partake of the flesh of other creatures.
You all need to live.
Okay, so we've got the cocky one and. the
So you
vegan.
say that as Scorpius is drinking the wine from the wineskin, and then hands it back.
Live full.
I wanna take a look at the at her notes, at Kyrah's like actual.
She's very like secretive. She pulls them away. Like, no, you can read it when it's done.
Out of curiosity, I'm not doing anything along these lines, but can I can't see through my snake's eyes, can I?
Probably not now.
Okay, great. And by great, I mean I
Imagine
wish
like
so.
pouring one round a corner.
I was just thinking, like, if I was standing next to her, could one just like and just like look at her notes? I don't know.
That's amazing.
That would actually be really interesting. Like if you got blind sight 10,
You
because
should-
snakes
or
generally
you
have
could
blind
take-
sight 10.
Take magic initiative, take find familiar, turn it into a snake, and keep it in your hair, so you have one that you can do it with.
That'd be pretty cool.
That'd be pretty neat.
That would be pretty neat.
Yeah. So you guys are short resting.
Sure.
All right. So you get through a rest with no ill effect.
Am I the only one who actually needed it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no benefit of a short rest.
Yeah, me either.
I'm
It's fine
already
though.
full, back to full, but we do need to investigate the cave.
Yeah. You were just waiting until your tank was back to full.
Well, we were carving up a pig, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So I can be quite quietly. I can quietly go in there if you would like for me to try to see what's going on in there unnoticed.
You have dark vision?
Yes.
Hmm.
Right? Do I? Hold on.
I believe so.
I would hope you would.
It's,
I don't think so.
It's not
With-
listed under. Hold
It would
on.
be under senses.
Mhm.
With all the benefits that a Medusa has, I don't think that they gave her dark vision.
Eileen
Uh,
Medusa.
Did you just Brooklyn Nine-Nine as you did that?
What?
You just went, no, 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 no.
No, I
He did, but
no.
unintentionally.
No, I was missing a note.
Okay.
I think he's only
You
watched
do
like
have
the
dark
first
vision
two.
60.
Oh.
Woohoo!
Okay. So yes, I can see in the dark. Actually,
Is that not on your sheet? Because if not, I'll have to fix that.
it's not on my sheet anywhere. Oh, yes, it is. Never mind. I just didn't know where senses were on a character sheet, so
I don't either.
it's
right
under
under-
your
Where you're-
passives.
yeah.
Ah, yes.
Alright. So you're gonna sneak into the cave.
Yes.
Alright. Roll stop.
Fortune favor you, and I'll give you guidance.
Thank you.
Give you some bardic inspiration.
Load
It's
up.
overkill, but still.
Worth
I mean, yeah, if he's going into sneak, I dig it.
I mean, Bardic Inspiration's charisma mod per day at this point. So
He could probably. Oh,
Yeah.
no, he's exploring. Do you
That's
want to leave
fine,
it on
I-
that
yeah.
thing? Alright.
yeah, I can switch back.
Alright.
There's no map for inside the cave. There wasn't
Oh.
even a map for outside the cave. I had to get a homebrew map.
It's a very pretty map.
Yeah, the first encounter of the entire book, and they don't give you a map for it. How did our Dicebox giveaway go to 47? And it was at 49 at one point, wasn't it?
Yeah. Unless it's gone all the way round again?
No, I don't think it did. But we definitely hit 50 on that. So it was 49, and then we got, I want to say 10 more. So I'm going to start it over at 9.
Well, so Steph has gifted 32 in this session alone.
Oh, shit.
So we've had 64 gifted subs at least.
Wow.
Yeah. Whoa!
Did we
Well,
Probably
Oh,
went all the way
well,
around.
Now we have
we got 5 more
More.
gift subs.
Thank
Alright, so
you,
I'm gonna
Emerald
put this at
Phoenix.
19.
Thank you, thank
I'm
you.
going to restart the goal at 19 out of 50. Holy shit.
Just so you guys know, this isn't a permanent thing. This is just for session 1, but we love you. Thank you.
Hey, we got a monthly giveaway from Paulson. Welcome. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs, everyone Phoenix, and welcome to the gifted sub. Tech Gel, Omega Jace, Tale of Two Wolves, Oxymoron, love it. Integer Devourer.
And here comes
there's gonna be
5
5 more. They're coming. They're coming.
Loading.
There we go, 5 more. Welcome to Gifted Troll. Gifted a total of 59 subs in the channel. That's how many we've matched. So welcome to the Gilded Troll. Dark Kilo, Jake Ekis, Plaid Introvert, Dr. Solaris, Leechmon DM. Welcome to Gilded Troll. Welcome to the Gifted Sub. Did I say that? Did I
Yes.
say that?
Steph and I were both laughing about it. We both looked and was like, don't say
I
anything.
don't want to interrupt him.
Welcome to the Gifted Sub. We're at
New
100
name, Gifted Sub.
We're at
Change everything.
195 sub points.
Change the shirts, Gifted
Holy
Sub.
shit. God damn. Holy shit. Yeah, and Steph is absolutely. Wait, what? Wait, it says they've gifted a total of. Oh, because the other ones were. Yeah. Oh my god, we got 5 more gifted subs from Mr. Bayless.
Just gonna sit back for 10 minutes and let this happen.
Bayless! Stop spending money. I love you.
To be fair, it's your money he's spending.
Yeah, it's true. I'm giving. Yeah. Yeah.
It really is an Ouroboros at this point.
I'm also
Yeah.
giving it right back. Just like everything's right back.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna go get some water while these are coming in.
Okay, that's a good
You
idea.
heard me pouring, didn't you?
So welcome to the Gilded Troll. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait for Steph's to get in, and I'll just do all 10 at once.
Just do all of them. It's coming. Hold on.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
Anyone have to pee? Here you go.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
like.
cheers, thanks. I'm trying to hold off.
I mean, we're waiting for.
No, I don't need it now. I'm trying to I just know it's coming, and that's just making it worse.
It's coming.
Where's Steph?
Hey, it's still loading.
There we go. They're there. So welcome to the Gifted.
Wait, what?
I said Gifted.
He went to
welcome
say it
the
again.
Gilded
Oh my God,
Troll. Token Hermit, Shio Corey, Chem Station, 2355, Banjo Apocalypse, Healer Blade, Ball Out, Oxziv, Modexes, Q Paladin, and Drake Wolfzan. Welcome to the Guild. God fucking shit. Gilded Troll.
Wow.
Okay, that time it was gonna be Gifted Troll, not Gifted Sub. So I only half fucked it up. Oh my god. But thank you to absolutely everybody gifting all of these subs. Making me regret the matching.
No, this is the last day we're doing it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
No, it's just the noise, it won't stop.
How much have you had to drink, Ian?
None. I had
I was
iced
gonna
tea.
say, it doesn't seem like any of you are drunk.
Let's change that.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, one.
Yeah, okay.
I'm off drinking now.
Alright.
Now I'm back at the gym.
It's in the fridge.
Hang on, I'll be back in a sec.
Okay. We're kind of waiting for these subs to roll.
Helios approves.
So in the meantime, you can go to our merch store and get fun stickers
Yeah, we all have fun stickers and fun t-shirts that say the Gilded Troll on them.
and fun pillows, where you can also punch Ian when he does terrible things to the players, like, I don't know, resist poison damage or being poisoned.
But you can also hug it, like when he gives us 3 inspiration dice before the game starts.
You can.
So while you guys are
Puppy tax.
puppy tags. Oh my god, dog, are you dead?
No.
You look dead. Here you go. Ice cube for Pupper. We can spam Bayless with subs. Oh yeah. Follow Mr. Bayless so he can hit affiliates so we can spam him back. Yeah. Holy shit, so many subs. We have 177 subscribers now. That is absolutely insane. I very much need to get my 3D printer fixed so I can print these dice boxes that we're giving away. We broke the DM. Again? Oh no, that's the old one. Okay. He's just sharing an old clip. Oh my god.
But someone should definitely clip that of you not being able to say the Gilded Troll.
On it.
I'm like sitting there thinking, is this kind of like BDSM thing that like you all welcome to the gifted subs.
Welcome to the gifted sub.
Just gonna change the channel brand slightly.
That's,
Not as much as you
Helios's
think.
Jam.
What's my jam?
Welcome to the gifted sub.
Welcome to the gifted sub.
It's like a sub.
May I take your order? What?
The sub. Like
What?
your dom sub.
Like BDSM stuff.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I didn't know we got there so fast.
Love
Jesus.
that.
Oh,
That's
Kitty.
She's so loud. I'm so sorry.
Oh my
No,
God,
don't.
it's fine.
We love pets here.
There's 2 more subs that are to roll, and then we're.
What's my jam?
And then we can
Mary?
get to sneaky sneak.
I mean, yeah, we gotta wait for all the noise to stop so you can sneak. But what was your stealth?
I didn't roll it yet,
Okay.
so thank God for all of the things. So let's see. Can I stack guidance and bardic inspiration?
Yes.
Great.
So guidance, you roll no matter what. Like, it's the next ability check. But bardic inspiration, you can hold on to. You don't have to roll it until after you see the result.
Okay. I literally rolled max on both guidance and inspiration, which gave me a modified 20.
Okay.
Nice.
So thank you for both of those.
All right.
Chris, thank you. You are not here, but thank you.
Can you pronounce that Lyspera?
Spira?
Thanks for following.
Thanks for
I
following.
suck at pronunciation, if that wasn't clear.
And Opsimolg, thank you for following. And Renato Aquinas, thanks for the follows.
Tastes is so good.
Is it? What is it? Vodka seltzer?
Vodka, peach, and lime.
Ooh.
You don't like
Not a
it?
fan.
Uh-uh.
It tastes like
Cultured
grass.
swine.
It legit just tastes like grass to me.
Your grass.
No, you know what it actually tastes like? It tastes like mint. Like chewing on a mint leaf.
Delicious. I made
That's
a
weird.
mojito, apparently.
Apparently. Did you even put mint in there?
Nope.
You need a poster for that.
Do you have an extra?
Oh,
Bitch.
this is
Make me give up.
So you're sneaking in with a 20. So you see you can glean pretty quickly that the cave does not in fact actually go anywhere. Like it doesn't have another exit. This is the only exit. The hunter's warning was for naught. But almost as soon as you enter, the entire floor of the cave sort of goes down just slightly, which is enough to cause water to stand in the cave, and it is stinking and fetid and full of gore and offal. And as you try and stay as dry as possible, you sort of turn the bend, and you can see that this is sort of a bean-shaped cave that goes about 50 feet back and then stops. There are a number of shredded corpses throughout the cave in various states of being eaten. Yeah, that's about it.
So I don't see. There's not like. No. Okay. There. That's what you said. Okay. So I
What would you
will
like
go.
to do?
I would like to go back out and relay that information to the rest of the party. Yeah, it's just where he keeps all of the corpses.
So like people corpses.
Like, that's what I saw, right? People corpses?
Yeah.
Yes.
We should maybe bring them out and give them some funerary rites.
I was about to say the same thing. Like, oh my god.
I thought you weren't supposed to get involved.
What? No, okay, so like they're dead. I mean, they're kind of dead because of me. Like, they clearly weren't the chosen ones.
Oh, these are the people you sent to their deaths. Okay.
Probably.
That's a huge responsibility to take on. Maybe don't do that to yourself.
Maybe she should be the one in charge of burying them if she's the reason they're dead.
I mean, we could burn them. Either's fine, but don't forget the toll.
It should be noted that they don't look whole for the most part.
Still, it would be best for their spirits. Probably.
I'm not saying that we shouldn't do something. I'm just saying they're probably not identifiable.
Oh, well, I was hoping to notify their families, but oh.
Shit, man. Surely she could still notify the family. She knows they're not alive.
You know who you sent out, do
it's
you
not like we
not?
have to get the tags off each one and go, oh, no, don't know which one this is.
Oh no. Get the tags off. Oh no.
I'm going to
What's
walk in
going
and
on?
see if I can start gathering.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna help him.
Yeah, I will help with that as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So you know these corpses are sitting in a few inches of water. You know, this stinking blood and poop-filled water.
What happened? What's going on?
They're in a cave.
Welcome. So in the cave, I found that it was shredded corpses of the people that had tried to kill it beforehand.
Yeah.
So now we're going in to bring them out so that we can do some sort of funerary rites.
So you're collecting all these bodies in as many pieces as they're in, and there are as you're sort of piecing them together, you realize that it ends up actually only being 2 corpses. It just kind of looked like more, and as you're dragging out, you know, they're essentially only in like 4 pieces each. But as you drag out the torsos, you do see that they have pouches that are jingling.
Okay. Well, I need. What did you say we need the toll? Is that something we should know? We have to put coins on their eyes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so yeah, I not to be uncouth, I'm not trying to hide or root through their stuff, but I will look in their bags and see what's there.
So between the 2 of them, there are 25 gold pieces and 37 silver pieces. Do we want to elect a treasurer?
I mean, I was gonna say give the money to their families accordingly, but
They're kind of unrecognizable.
I mean,
Does she know who they are, though?
No.
okay.
Their faces are bloated and torn to the point where even if you knew who they were, you wouldn't recognize them. And their equipment is so generic that it's not, you know, it's not really recognizable.
Is it a gold coin for each eye or a silver coin for each eye?
Gold coin for each eye.
Okay. Right.
Are their faces intact?
No, their faces are definitely not intact.
But still.
But
For,
do the best you can.
yeah. Okay.
And as you continue to drag out as many pieces as you can find, you find an arm with its hand still clenched around the haft of a spear.
Hey, look, a second spear.
Yeah, I should just toss it at
The head of which is silver.
Scorpius.
Oh.
Silvered?
Silver.
Modlight83, thanks for following.
You found a silvered spear.
I'm gonna look over at our bard friend and I'll be like, is this what you meant?
Yeah.
And just strap it to my back and turn around without even like giving her time to respond.
You might want to get the arm off of that first.
Nah.
I assume he did.
I
I-
detached,
yeah,
I
it does
detached
not-
the arm before I gave him the
does-
spear.
It does not have an arm, but now I kind of wish it did because I wish I kind of had the arm to throw at
And
her.
slap
so.
her with it, yeah.
I am absolutely in love with how much you hate this NPC.
You must have known.
Yeah, no, I know. Whew, whew. Sorry.
That's my-
So would you like to bury or burn them?
Burn them.
Burn them?
Yeah.
Burn
So
them.
just make like a makeshift pyre and light it.
Yeah, and I have sticks of incense and stuff. I'll do a small funerary rite.
I also have Sacred Flame. So. Light them on fire.
Yeah, Steph doesn't have produced flame yet.
Yeah, I don't.
I have Sacred Flame too.
We can
Um,
both light them on fire.
Yeah, just stand there.
You're awfully happy about setting people on
Sacred
fire.
flame does radiant damage, not fire damage.
Yeah, it doesn't do fire damage.
Oh well.
So while we're
sacred.
doing the burial and all that, or the pyre,
Yeah.
Yasena, you see a kind of purplish glow form, and the wisps of a hand draw out from her pouch a small glass instrument of some kind that you might not have seen before. It appears to be some kind of it's glass, and it has a row of silver tongs coming down above it. It's kalimba, a thumb piano.
Oh, okay.
You guys might have seen before. It's made of glass and silver. And she plays a short tune, which I threw on the Discord.
Oh, I have
For
Discord closed.
Yeah, I think everyone has their stuff muted.
that's fair. But yeah, she plays a short tune for the pyre.
Thank you.
Yeah. Baby.
If I'm taking 4 gold for them, that leaves us with 4 gold, 1 silver each. The equivalent of.
Okay.
Cool.
I will add that.
Oh,
to my sheet.
we're not doing a centralized treasure. You guys want to split
Oh,
everything?
I can do. I don't mind. No one has like a bag of holding or anything yet, so it's.
I mean, even if one player is keeping track of all the money, we can just assume that it's sort of split up.
It's up
Okay,
to you guys. I don't know how you normally play.
Yeah, I'll do that. If you guys want.
You'll be the treasurer.
Money bags.
I feel like
Yep.
Jesse would be a good treasurer, but Scorpius would not be a good treasurer. So
I mean, that's fine.
Then it's 21 gold and 37 silver is what we have left.
So
I did
21 gold and 37 silver.
Hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna remove that from-
That's cute. So
Oh, it is cute.
at seeing you playing that with your mage hand, Kyrah's like, oh, thank God. So there's one of you who's supposed to have one hand, and I was really worried because none of you have one hand, but you have one hand, sort of. So it works.
What else do these
Glad
prophecies say?
That it works.
A lot of things. I'm not gonna. Okay, so it's fine. You did it. The prophecy obviously worked. We're fine. We're fine. I was just a little worried on that one. The rumor said you only had one arm, but I.
Technically true. She
Yeah.
gestures at the limb that
Right.
cuts off like here.
Yeah. Yeah, I was a little worried about that. But it's okay now. Definitely okay.
I hate this so much.
Alright, so the
Tell
bodies
me
burn.
everything
Yep.
now.
So as the bodies are burning, Scorpius would kneel on both knees in front of the fire.
And I'd be saying a prayer to Helios.
I'm right here.
Not you.
That had to happen. I'm sorry.
Oh, she's just like leaning over. Hello, my child. It is
Like
I.
pushing him away. Go away.
I'm guessing you both still have inspiration from the ones you started with.
Mm-hmm.
But otherwise, I would award you inspiration. So, yeah. Love it.
Wait, was that her saying that or
Yeah.
you?
No, okay.
Ugh.
I kind of really want to push her on telling us more about the prophecy,
You can
as
push
he's
her.
a student of prophecy.
Well, so when we get to the temple, you can ask Versi yourself.
Why do you seem worried?
Huh?
Why do you seem worried?
I don't know what you mean.
You actually know the prophecy?
Huh? Well, I mean, I know the parts that help me figure out who it is. Yeah, and I mean, I've been working on it for years. So, well, weeks. I have known for years, but like I've actually been like trying for a few weeks now.
Oh.
So the fate of Thylea wasn't so important until a couple of weeks ago.
Listen, I've been in a dark place. It's been really hard for me recently.
Oh my god.
We're talking the fate of the world here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I think we're being a little too hard on her. Just step back.
I think we could deal with being a little harder.
Oof. Oof. Oof.
What the fuck?
Oof. Oof.
Oh my.
That went 0 to a 60 and
So, have you actually met Percy?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, I was at the temple. I guess it was about 3 weeks ago now.
I want to insight that.
Roll it.
Is there any way for me to aid
That was
in
a nat 1, so
Oh.
yay!
Yay!
6. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, she seems to, it took her a second to think of it, but, other than that, there wasn't any real hesitation or anything that would tell you that she was being untruthful.
I still want to push, but I'm gonna leave it for now.
I don't think she knows a whole lot anyway.
She does. She fucking does.
Yeah, but would
She's
you rather
a liar.
would you rather
She's
hear it in
lying.
her voice or Versy's voice?
I
Not her
kind of
voice.
do want to keep Ian talking in that voice. I'm not gonna lie.
All right, bodies burn. You did the thing. Can we head back?
Yeah.
You're actually writing stuff down, just like the bard would. I'm
Mhm.
proud of you.
Thanks.
DM inspiration.
were you clutching your pen?
Like this.
Yeah, so, let's, well, I mean, I guess the next step would be to go see the Oracle then.
Yeah.
We're going home.
I mean, I guess you are,
Mm-hmm.
you're her prized bull, aren't you?
Oh shit. I think he kind of just like turns away from her and like walks 5-10 feet away and just like shit, man.
Ooh, someone's got a soft spot.
Orsino knows the Oracle?
Oh boy, does he know her.
You see on his shield like bears her likeness.
I just thought it was a tribute.
No, this is not a tribute. Couldn't remember.
Thank you.
Oh,
Yeah,
see.
he's just
Anyway.
kind of.
Yeah, so if you're done being weird, you can go.
Let's leave.
Okay. So if I recall correctly, so it's it's still early morning, but you've been walking for about 3 hours at this point. So I'm gonna do some measuring on my map. So you're about here-ish, and then there-ish. Okay. Yeah. So if you absolutely beeline the temple, it would take you about 8 hours from now to get there. But it's already like late morning. You've been traveling for a few hours today. Mechanically, you'd have to make a bunch of con saves versus exhaustion.
Not me.
Wait, what? Because you cobbler's tools.
No, it's like the Marine background. You get 16 hours of traveling.
16?
Yeah. You can like do a forced march.
What background is that?
Marine.
Hardy boy.
What? I have to take a look at this.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's called forced march, I think.
It's not that I don't believe you. I just want to read it.
Nah, Luke
Please
knows
load.
a shit.
No, I know. I just want to read it.
Maybe that rumor I heard of you crossing the continent wasn't an exaggeration.
Yeah. Holy shit! Yeah. Holy crap! And with your 40 feet move speed, you can cover 4 miles an hour for 16 hours.
Fuck.
Yeah, you can cover 64 miles in a day. Damn.
Except you're the only one.
Yeah, no, I actually want to look up the plausibility of you doing that thing that was rumored.
Oh, I doubt it. I don't think it.
This map is actually surprisingly small. So we'll start here.
It only has to be about 200 miles.
I'm aware. So how far can you march in 3 days? 64, 192 miles a day?
That's without saves. Yeah.
Oh yeah, without saves. 192 miles in 3 days without any saves. And from the northernmost tip of the Greater Steppes to the southernmost tip of the Arisian Peninsula, 186 miles.
Shit.
One of your rumors is that you did that in 3 days.
Yeah. I
That's
didn't
insane.
He
I didn't
couldn't
realize
just do it.
So did you say it was a lie, but it's actually true?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he never actually did it, but apparently he could.
Fucking badass over here.
Holy shit. Okay.
Assuming no difficult terrain.
That is true. Yeah, there's
And no
that is
ladders. And
no ladders, yeah.
No
Because that's
And no
quintuple
ladders.
difficult terrain for you.
Or like, like the cattle grids, none of those either.
I actually saw a joke on the Odyssey of the Dragonlords subreddit. Someone had a party of all centaurs, and top comment was "Final boss, cattle grate."
That's rude.
Doors.
That's rude. And ungrateful.
Chris, you get disinspiration for that pun.
Oh. We're going.
Yeah, you're going. So Kyrah suggests that you rest prior to crossing the river, whose name I have already forgotten, even after just looking it up. Oh, cool. It's not labeled here? What the hell? Now I gotta go to this map. There's like 4 different maps of Thylea, and they have different levels of zoom and different labels on each one of them. It's thoroughly frustrating. And I don't remember where the other map is, so screw it. So she recommends that you rest prior to crossing the river, so that we don't have to rest in the old woods. There's lots of maenads and other undesirables.
Maenads aren't that bad.
I would disagree, but I mean, I guess
Misunderstood.
definitely not. But yeah, I mean, you do you.
You would know a lot about them, wouldn't you, Helios?
I would. Who's saying?
What rumors have I missed this time, friend?
I can't keep up with them anymore.
I just have heard that you may have influenced them.
I help them, if that's what you mean.
Some say help, some say corrupted.
Oh. Well, don't believe everything you hear. That was 2 centuries ago.
Fuck.
Okay.
I'm old as fuck. Centaurs are old as
Just
or
realizing
centaurs,
that.
Satyrs are old as fuck.
Jesus.
I keep saying centaur for satyr, and that bugs the crap out of me.
Yeah, you should stop doing that because that's wrong. I'm gonna move you guys here. We're gonna move the UR here. Whee! So on the way there, you are gonna get a long rest unless you really want to push 3 hours of forced march.
You rest.
We can rest, it's fine.
Okay.
I just do the temp again on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna fix everyone's shoes if they have shoes.
I do not have shoes.
Do you want shoes?
Oh,
If
yeah,
you can
we got a cheers
make me
from
magical
Andy.
flying horseshoes, yes.
Thank you, Andy.
Thanks, Andy.
Nah, I can't really do that.
Can you make, well, not horseshoes, but the equivalent? Like, he has clearly, like, cleft bull feet.
Well, I'm assuming I could like make like just mess with your like hooves somewhat how to make it. I don't know.
I don't think I want you to mess with my hooves.
Oh,
But thank you for the
I
offer.
was just doing that, thank you.
Horses get it done all the time.
It's
Just kind of looks at you
barbaric to watch.
confusedly.
I will not say no to free things. If you want to fix my shoes, go for it.
Okay, so you can travel for 10 hours in the shoes without making saves.
Neat.
Neato. And you do that, what, during a long rest or immediately after a long rest?
As a part of a long rest.
Okay.
are you able to do that for multiple people or only one per long rest?
Up to 6.
Wow.
Jesus.
Yes, please.
So
Yes.
now you guys just get 10 hours a day of travel?
I have magic shoes.
I don't think.
How does it work?
I've seen
Like, do I need shoes for that? Because he doesn't.
Oh, I'm a hoofed boy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I was assuming you can mess with the hooves.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. You don't have cobbler's tools, you have farrier's tools, don't you?
Oh no.
Oh no.
Wait, do I?
Yeah,
Are you
we-
just
we-
proficient
Yeah, we
with
talked
cobbler's
about that.
tools?
We reflavored your cobbler's tools to farrier's tools.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can sense that.
So
So
you can make horseshoes for the hooved people, but you can't make shoes for the feet people.
Then I accept.
I also accept.
Oh well, I can't accept.
Neither can I.
It's up to Chris whether or not he accepts horseshoes.
Yeah, I can modify your plaster feet, I guess.
I would not like that, thank you.
Now we can start a tap dancing
Oh god.
group.
So we rest
The worst.
before we reach
Yep.
the river.
Yeah,
River.
and then you cross the river with no incident and continue on to the Temple of the Oracle.
And
Wait,
like as we're going, like you can tell Orsino is like getting like more excited to be like going home.
Yeah.
Because it's been a little while, but he's like getting
Also,
more animated.
for the record, before we would have left, Scorpius would have done some meditation
Mm-hmm.
with just a spear crossed over his lap, and the snakes would have been eerily, completely still the whole time.
Long rest?
That is creepy. Yes, long rest.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys
Nice.
all get a long rest.
It was just verifying. Alright, cool.
3 temp.
I got.
And we didn't level up or anything, did we?
You did not.
After that fucking board, Jesus.
I did the math. It's not
Yeah, I
enough
know.
level.
There are
I'm
6 of
teasing.
us.
I'm
Yeah,
teasing.
there are 6 of you.
Yeah.
So you continue for another 3 hours the next morning. And for the sake of simplicity, I'm just going to say that you rest from midnight to 8 a.m. just for my sanity. It's a little after dawn, but that makes my life a lot easier. Wow, that's some interesting read aloud text. Though others failed, you slew the corrupted boar that plagued the lands east of Mitros. They wrote west, and it's definitely east. Your names are everywhere celebrated as the heroes of the Heartlands. Now you have come to the Temple of the Oracle to claim your reward. Kyrah has promised that you will learn more of your destiny from the water nymph Versi, the legendary oracle who brokered the Oath of Peace. Just drop in some what's that word? Exposition. Just drop in some exposition here.
Yeah.
Here's some more exposition. She is the daughter of Sidon, the Lord of Storms, but she has always been an ally to the mortals of Thylea.
Wait, so she is the Titan, right?
She's a
Sidon's
Titan's
a
daughter.
Titan.
She's
Yeah.
the daughter of a Titan.
Daughter of a Titan. Okay.
She's not a Titan.
Okay. I remember that he was the one who had like 6 daughters, or 6 sons and daughters from seeds.
That was Kentamane.
That's
and
the
Kentamane-
many-handed.
Yeah.
Sidon tried
yeah.
to bat them under the water.
No, Kentamane did, right? Or
Sidon
Sidon?
tried to bat them under the
Nope,
water.
Kentamane.
Wait.
Kentamane did.
What?
Yeah, because he had all the hands.
Kentamane the 100-handed.
Oh, alright, I'm wrong.
Sidon
That's a
came
lot of
from one
new
of those.
lore.
Yeah.
Sidon came from one of those seeds.
And
Gotcha.
Versi came from him.
Yes. So as you're making your way to the temple, Kyrah, as you get up in the morning, Kyrah looks a little antsy, and with even the slightest of prodding, she'll reveal that. Well, I haven't heard from her in 2 weeks, and it's kind of odd. Usually, she's telling me stuff and letting me know what to do, and she's really helpful. But I haven't heard from her in a while, so I was really, really excited to get back here and just see what's happening.
Does she seem worried?
She does seem worried.
Okay. That makes me very nervous.
Orsino, you already know this, but for the rest of you, this is new information. The Temple of the Oracle is located in a cleft in the earth. I guess Helios, you know this as well.
Yeah.
Many leagues from the nearest settlement. As you descend into the chasm, the forest disappears, replaced by steep walls of craggy rock. Warm vapors rise from cracks and vents along the floor of the chasm, filling the air with an eerie mist. You feel yourselves sweating from the heat and exertion. And Orsino and Helios, you know that the entrance to the temple is about a half a mile into this chasm. So do you want... is there anything particular you want to do as you're making your way down the chasm?
Is Taneus and Kyrah, they're still with us, aren't they?
Taneus would have head back to the Sour Vintage.
Okay.
But Kyrah is still with you.
I don't think so. I think he's maybe just like muttering like small prayers and stuff under his breath, like cants and things. But nothing otherwise.
Spamming
He's just
guidance.
worried, I think. I was going to think about it, but I don't think he's got that stage yet. I think he's just like comforting himself a bit.
Okay. Anyone else?
No.
Okay. All right. So as you make your way down the chasm, in addition to the steam vents, there is a sort of a rivulet, if anything, not much of a river at all, running down the middle of the chasm, and there's space on one side to walk single file, and space on the other to walk 3 abreast. Do you have a preference?
Prefer walking somewhere where it's wider.
Yeah.
Seems
Yeah.
legit.
Sure.
Okay. So as you're making your way down, you can tell that this flowing water is actually very hot. It clearly flows from some kind of hot spring, and these vents of mist are less mist and more steam. And as you get further into the chasm, they get hotter and hotter. And none of this is new information to Orsino or Helios. But with your traveling 3 abreast, what kind of marching order do you have? Are you actually 3 abreast? Are you 2 abreast? How closely packed are you? Who's in the front?
I would be for sure at the front. I don't mind if anyone's with me or not, but I'm towards the front.
I'm next.
I would
Say
be
2
towards.
abreast.
I'll be in the
So-
middle.
I would be towards the front as well.
Okay.
Well, I'll be in the back.
Okay. Did you say 2
I'll-
abreast?
I would say 2 abreast, just this way no one's walking on the ledge.
The
You know what I
edge. Very
mean?
edge.
Correct.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Kyrah's
And
just gonna
I-
walk right along the edge anyway. Like she'll just like make her way forward and back as she's, you know, picking and choosing who she wants to have conversation with. So she's just sort of along the edge. You guys are staying towards the wall.
It's like she's like the paparazzi, like taking pictures, like
kinda.
running ahead and then getting an angle and then
Yeah.
coming back.
So at this time, I need to know what kind of vision everybody has and what kind of light sources you have, because it is dark in this chasm.
Oh.
So the sun is not yet fully overhead, and the opening above you is not very wide. So while everything is sort of kind of lit by the sun, it's still fairly dark in here.
I have dark vision to 60 feet.
Okay.
Dark vision to 60 feet.
All right.
Yeah, same. But I'm happy to light a torch to lead the way if we need it.
Okay.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I can't see. Hold my hand.
Yeah, I'll be on
60
I'll be on
feet.
the back and I'll light a torch too.
Here.
We don't know where that hand's been.
Yeah, I was going to say we've talked about that hand.
How much light is a torch? Is that 30-30?
I think it's 20.
15-20, I think it is.
I don't think it's two different ones, is it?
Looking it up.
Well, bright then dim.
It is 20-20.
2020, yeah.
So Yasna's hand is going to draw out an old oil lamp with a wick on it, which has various snake motifs on it. And Scorpius, you might recognize the provenance of that lamp. And she's going to light that, and it's going to float just in front of her
Okay.
as she makes her way down.
Is that a lantern?
It's essentially a lantern. Yeah.
So that's 30.
Or it's the lamp.
Lamp?
A lamp casts a bright light in a 15-foot
15.
radius and dim for 30 feet.
Interesting. Okay. 15 and 30. All players can see. You have sight. Helios, do you have dark vision?
I do
No.
not. Sorry,
You do not. And do you have a light source? Or are you relying on theirs?
I'm relying on others.
Okay. I think I have everyone.
No, I have dark vision.
Nope, I missed. Okay. You have dark vision. You have dark vision 60. You have sight. Just setting up my dynamic lighting.
Why would you be doing that, Ian?
Goats
Right?
have night vision. Why don't satyrs?
Goats have night vision,
That's
but satyrs don't.
horseshit.
Yeah, but like it's also the difference between like cats don't in D&D, but tabaxi do.
I'll give you some horse shit stuff.
Okay, cool.
Should we be seeing something? I'm still on
No.
the main.
No, I haven't moved you yet. But I will actually. I'll be right back. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Your dynamic lighting, right?
So,
Yeah.
so Tim, in another campaign, my first character, which is now dead, was a moon druid, and when I would wild shape into a panther, the DM was like, "Fuck that noise! You have dark vision."
Yeah, it
'Cause
doesn't
it
make
just
sense.
doesn't
Like
make
they
any
do.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Real quick, since I'm keeping track of everyone's gold, what was everyone's starting gold?
Oh,
Oh.
I thought that
Well-
I was also keeping track. I thought I
Well-
was keeping track of it. So I
No, I would. Everyone who has their own starting gold, I would say keep it, but anything moving forward, just to not mess with it.
Yeah.
But I also, it's probably not a bad idea for two of us to keep track of it, but I also have a treasury thing in my spreadsheet.
Yeah, I
Um,
did the same thing. I have
Perfect.
a spreadsheet that has the stuff.
Yep.
But anything we started with,
Yeah.
just let it sit on our persons. Just anything moving forward.
I have done both, where there's individuals and where there's like just a group fund, and then where there's a mix of both.
Yeah, I think what we usually do is split it by the party +1, and the +1 is a group spillover you can dip into.
Mm.
Because, like, obviously the wizard wants to spend all the gold on all the spells and shit.
Luke knows that. We had so much gold during Dungeon the Mad Mage, and you had to buy scrolls to keep the Arm of Manchun happy. Yeah, that's what it was.
I've never played in a campaign where we've made more than 500 gold. And we've
Oh
gone
my
up to like level
God.
10 before, and it just doesn't happen. And I think both times I play as a wizard. So it was like,
Jesus.
That sucks.
That's disappointing.
fine. Yeah, I made do with like other things. I found a ring of shooting stars, which made up for quite a lot.
That's a really good item.
I haven't even heard of that. I want to look it up.
I've been using it as one of my characters, and the character in another game of mine has it. It's just a really fun item.
I mean, it's nothing like a ring of cheerspiration, but
All right.
Yeah.
So
Abilities.
So you guys continue to make your way into the chasm, and those of you at the front. So that is Helios and Orsino. Helios, relying on other people's light, you just barely see the edge of the temple stairs, and Orsino, you can see the temple stairs and the columns that hold up its facade. But at the very edge of your vision, you also see creatures floating in the steam above the water that look like they're also made of steam. And we're going to switch to roll 20. And I'm going to
Steam
switch
methods.
you to the correct scene.
Not spoilers.
Metagaming.
Sorry. I'll just sit here quietly.
Teasing. I was thinking the same thing.
ooh, look at that dynamic lighting.
Oh, we love
Loving
it.
it.
Oh my god, that area is so pretty.
That's very pretty.
It is.
So I'm going to move these tokens. So at the very edge of your dark vision, you can see these imp-like creatures.
It even says it on the token.
It does say it on the token.
So fuck you, Luke.
Again, SRD content. They're not allowed to use the images, and I didn't feel like replacing every single token with
You're fine.
actual art.
You're fine.
Real quick. So should we be seeing these creatures, or is it dynamic for each player?
It's dynamic for each player.
Okay.
So
Okay.
let me take a look at what you can see, Chris. Which of these? That one's yours. Yeah, you can't see them because you're relying on torchlight. Those with dark vision should be able to see them.
Would I know that like steam methods are a common phenomenon in this area with the
They
steam
most
events?
certainly
Like,
are not.
okay. I turn and say to the others, there are curious creatures up ahead I've not seen here before.
Okay.
That doesn't bode well.
I think I'm going to make my way towards the temple.
Okay. So you're just gonna try and keep an eye on them and move forward.
Yeah.
Okay.
You happy
Take
for me to just move?
Take a bardic inspiration while we do this, because I'm nervous.
Is
Does
that a
Kyrah say anything about
D4 at
that?
this point? Or D6?
Yes,
He's
Kyrah.
six.
Does Kyrah have dark vision? Let me see if she can see them.
I think it's 6, Tim.
Okay.
The D6, yeah. Attack roll, saving throw, ability check.
Thank you. This is not the smart thing to do, but it's what he would do.
And that's how you know you're playing right.
I was
Yeah,
about to
I'm
say,
deliberately
yeah.
trying to get it into the head because he's like, I need to go in, I need to see her. And it's like, oh shit, there's people here. I have to go inside anyway. Let's see what's wrong.
Yeah. So she can see them, and she seems worried, and just kind of like gestures you forward, like at the Mephits, like you're the chosen ones. Deal with them.
What do
You want us to
deal
kill
with
them?
Yeah.
But, like, are they supposed to be
No.
here? We don't.
Charge!
Okay.
Roll initiative.
Centaur in the back.
Way
Charge!
to force an encounter. Anyway, I was moving towards the temple, so I'm like over here.
Okay.
Oh, I can't see shit.
Oh.
That's what dynamic lighting's for.
I know.
You can only see what
It's
your
cool.
character can see.
That's cool.
That said, so I figured out how to do it for stream, and I can see what any of you can see.
Yeah.
So the stream can see what any of you can see. Don't be looking up there.
Oh, that's just
Sorry.
spoiled it for me, so I shouldn't look at stream right now.
I guess.
Cheater. Cheater, punk me.
Will you
so
stop that?
Level up.
I have to clear this. Oh, I have to clear this out. Because these are different tokens technically. What the hell? I just cleared it. Move all turns. Clear. There we go. Hang on. Why can I not spell? Oh, because I'm on the wrong tool. Add turn. There we go. It is. Now you got turns.
Yay.
Right. You got a 1?
It was a 2.
Oof.
Sorry, what are we doing?
That's worse.
We're rolling
know.
initiative.
Oh, Christ.
And then every time I open it, I have to close it on the stream computer because I really don't need that on
Oh
screen.
crap! I think I changed Scorpius's initiative instead of mine.
Oops.
My
No, I
bad.
think we just got the same initiative.
All right, you can go first.
And then
You big boy strong.
I really need to memorize Kyrah's initiative. Oh, okay.
It's okay. I think Tim, not Tim's character, but Tim himself may kill her soon, so it's fine.
Like, I don't know. I hate how fucking cagey she is, but I actually just really enjoy making in roleplay.
Okay. So Scorpius, you're up.
Okay. Would I have ever seen these creatures before?
Roll Arcana.
That would be a 12.
That's the DC. Yes, you've seen them before. I literally set the DC at 12 in my head. Yes, no, you have seen them before. They are creatures of pure elemental energy, given the barest of sentience. And they are mean. Like, they are just, like, ill-willed.
Okay. Are they moving toward us?
Once they see you, the group of you start to move towards them, yes. And keep in mind that that water is steaming hot.
It's
Okay. I'm going to run and jump on this rock.
Okay. As you do so, make a dex save.
I'd rather not, but okay. That is a 12.
I think that might be the AC, actually. Believe it or not.
12 is a hot number right
I think
now.
that
Keep
might
it
be the
going.
DC. Nope, that's a fail.
Oh, never mind. Don't keep it going.
So you get blasted by scalding steam as you hop across, and you take 4 fire damage.
Ouch.
Fuck. Okay. Well, but I am going to attack the one right next to me
Alright.
with my silvered spear.
Okay.
Just gonna be shit. 11.
That hits.
Ah, great.
I level
Which is going to be 6 points of piercing damage,
Alright.
and I will use my unarmed attack,
Okay.
which is 18 plus whatever my modifier for that is.
That'll hit.
5. So, and then that is going to be 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Alrighty. So you stab it and you kick it, and it's disoriented a little bit, but it's still standing.
Someone light something up there so I can see these guys.
Don't have magical light.
Anything else, Scorpius? Also, Scorpius, as you do all of this, you notice a lot of people just inside the temple were armed and armored and watching.
I'm sorry. What? Okay, well, that's my turn. I can't do anything else. So, there you go.
Helios.
I can't fairy fire without seeing them, can I? I'm looking at the spell.
Fairy fire. Is it a point you can see? Each object each creature in the area.
It doesn't say anything about being able to see them.
No, yeah, you just pick spot.
So I just, okay. But like, I can't see them on roll 20.
But you know where they are.
Okay, so fairy fire, and now they're all glowing a little bit.
So you know that if you throw it here, which I'm pinging, which Stream can see,
okay.
but like you can see the ping, but you
Okay.
can't see what I'm landing. You know that there's 3 creatures around that area.
Cool, fairy fire.
All right. So that's going to be a 2, an 8, and a 15.
15 saves.
Okay. So and they start giving off light, don't they?
They do.
Is it 5 and 5?
Let me double check. 10
Oh, that's
foot.
clever.
Just 10 foot
Clever.
right.
Clever.
10
10
foot
foot.
right.
10 foot dim light and 10 foot radius. So it's just dim.
Okay. I don't know if you'll be able to see dim. Tell me if you can see it. Can you see any light?
I cannot.
That's dumb. Alright, so I'm gonna give him 10 foot right because apparently
'Cause fuck it.
dim doesn't do literally anything.
Alright, cool.
Um,
Hey, there's my boy Scorpius.
Hey.
see light.
Hey.
Alright. And just so
That was
stream-
one of my
And
snakes.
just so
Oh, got
stream
it.
can see what Steph is seeing. Oh no, I'm not the DM. I can't do control
I keep looking
L.
up at the TV. It's a big no-no. I'm sorry.
Ian,
I can't do control L on here.
Okay.
That's unfortunate. 'Cause I'm
can
not
you
the-
switch my my dim light to bright light so I can see things? Because I can still see in the dim light.
Okay. So you got effectively 45 feet of light. There you go.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, you can see Mephits, and attacks against them have advantage now.
Yep.
Anything else?
That's an action, right?
Yep.
I am done.
That was very clever.
Clever girl.
Orsino.
I think he's going to turn back, touch Helios on the shoulder, but also looking at Alaris and probably Raymir, and just say something is wrong. Please help me. And I'm going to cast Bless on the 3 of you.
Neat.
Okay.
Remind me
and
what
then-
Alaris
that does.
Yeah, and then he's going to move around here to see what's what. Can I now see the people? I think I can see one. I can see a token in there.
Yep.
So does that
Four.
count?
Alright.
Yep.
And I'm just going to take a look. I can see who do these people seem to be.
All right. So just oops, it's the wrong person. Just from a glance, all you can really make out is that the details on their armor. So they have bronze armor, and their armor is what kind of armor do they have? They have chain shirts, shields, and spears. But all of the details that aren't metal are blue. They're painted blue. And
I would know that as not the colors of the temple guard.
yes.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
But they don't seem to be, they're content to watch at this point.
Okay. Yeah, I think he's just standing there holding the torch, like confused about what the fuck is going on. But he's like reaching for his whip and getting ready if anything happens.
All right, done.
Cool. Yep.
Yasena, you're up.
Hang on 1 sec.
So you should be able to see the Mephits on your screen.
I
They
can,
are giving
yep.
off light.
The closest one that is engaging with our monk, I'm gonna go ahead and make him make a wisdom save against vicious mockery.
That's gonna be a 4.
That's gonna be a fail. He takes 3 damage and has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
All right. I'm just gonna
Thank you.
-3
I
and
appreciate you.
Man, you got high pitched.
we're gonna.
No.
Because I'm scared.
Yeah,
We're
we're supposed
gonna
to see
put
their
it-
health bars.
Are you supposed to see their health bars?
Yeah.
No, can you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it. Working on it. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of that. Apparently, every token that's in this module by default has the health bar visible by
Oh,
default.
weird.
I don't like that.
So I have to
You're
go
just-
through and turn off every single health bar one by one. Alright.
Why would you ever?
But that one is bloodied. You know that. It has also been mocked viciously. Anything else, Yasena?
Bardic inspiration for I'm gonna throw it on our monkey boy.
Okay. Monk.
Thanks.
Alright.
I mean, he did just hop onto
That's
a
it.
rock. I mean,
Kyrah's turn. She's scribbling furiously.
Jesus.
I'm rolling my
Yes.
eyes at her.
Yeah, for real.
So
I see bad things in her future.
It is now the Mephit's turn. He can go 20.
Has disadvantage.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Are we supposed to see the number 1?
For
It
what?
wasn't there before. I do now.
Oh, whoops. That's an area number. I must have selected it when I selected the Mephits. It was on the GM
Okay.
layer.
Got it.
Move it back to the GM layer.
Yeah, I recognize that as an area number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do too.
There's just a giant floating one, and they were like, "What the?
Whoops.
It's a sign."
It's
So,
scared.
So one of
He
the
was
Mephits-
number 1.
Yeah. So one of Mephits flies over and just breathes steam on. So he's here when he breathes steam on Orsino and Helios. So I need each of you to make a dex save.
Well, I'm burning an inspiration.
Okay.
Are you going to use that bardic inspiration you have?
I
You
will
can-
see after I roll.
Helios, you too.
Oh, me too.
Dex
No.
save.
21.
You succeed.
Crit.
Okay. So you also
Atta
succeed.
girl.
So having succeeded, you each take 2 fire damage.
Okay.
And then the Mephit's going to fly away from you, Orsino, provoking opportunity attack.
Yep, sure. I'm gonna whip it good.
Okay.
Also, were you holding an action?
No,
No, I didn't have any left.
Oh, got it.
That is a natural 1, so I whiffed it.
Alrighty. So this Mephit's gonna move up here, and this Mephit's gonna move up here, and our boy might be in trouble. So the one right in front of you is gonna swing at you with his claws, and that's gonna be a critical miss. But the other 2 are going to breathe their steam breath on you, so I need to make 2 dex saves. Scorpius.
I would like to
Fly is a bonus
check-
action.
check fly as a bonus action.
No, cry as a bonus
Cry.
action.
Oh,
Cry
I
is a
thought
bonus
you
action.
said fly.
Cry.
No, I would, although I would seriously consider it. I would like to not die.
Seems reasonable.
So I am going to nat 20 one of them.
Okay, the first one.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Just marking that as used. And then I am going to use Cheerspiration on the other,
Okay.
which is going to be modified 20.
Okay. So, having saved both of them, you take 3 and then 2 fire damage.
Oh, God. Okay, great. Love this journey for me.
How you doing?
Super. Starting out strong.
Not to go down.
You're fine.
And then the Mephits
Disengage,
continue
run.
flying past you.
Does that mean I get opportunity?
No, because they never got into melee range. Because they can breathe
Oh.
from 15 feet away. And then that is their turn. Remir, you're up.
And you are hashtag blessed.
I just love this. Oh. Are they off the ground or are they at, like
Oh, I
5
need to
feet
do a
up?
con check.
They're hovering.
What do you do?
So they seem to really enjoy being in the steam, so they're staying really close to the ground.
Okay.
And by ground, I mean water.
Charge up here. Drop my torch and then shock and grasp this guy.
Alright, so you're dropping your torch on the ground?
Yep. Wow.
That's cool. I
That's
was thinking
new.
of doing it, but I didn't know how you do it on the thing, so I shied away.
Wait, how big is the torch? Is that 30-30 or 20-20?
2020.
Okay, too big. Oh, I didn't check all players see light. There we go. So now everyone can see that torch's light. And then I need to delete the light from your sheet. There we go. Okay. Torches on the ground, shocking grasp on this Mephit. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah. Does he have fairy fire on him? Do I have advantage?
He does have fairy fire, so you have advantage. I'm gonna put some lightning on the two that have fairy
But
fire.
I've had advantage on my opportunity attack.
Shit. Yeah, you would've.
Yes, you would have. Go ahead and roll that.
That's my bad. I've been forgetting to remind people.
Oh
That's a
God, please just
19 will
please
hit.
just kill it.
Okay, then 4 points of slashing damage from a whip.
Alright. And then your shocking grasp, Blue.
16 to hit.
16 will hit.
And where is it? It is. Wait, what? Why is that in there?
You alright?
Things are just showing up weird. Diagonal. Okay,
You just need to
7
roll the
points of
D8.
lightning damage.
Alright.
No, for some reason, did you change? Yeah, you changed it.
What did I change?
What?
You changed my my race, and it's showing a hove attack instead of the charge to actually add the d6 damage. Like charge just says like it's weirdly written on there. I wasn't sure if it was d6 or d8. It just says charge, move 30 feet in a straight line, and then you can immediately make a hove attack as a bonus action instead
Oh,
of actually.
that's the Ravnican centaur that has that. The
That's
Thylean.
the TGT Thylean Centaur that you put in there.
Yeah, you have, if you move 30 feet straight toward a target and then hit them with a melee attack, they take an extra 1d6 damage.
Yeah, but I'm guessing you changed my character sheet, my race on the character sheet.
Yeah.
'Cause it's saying, but that's the one that's showing up. Is the one from the old one.
The Ravnica
Nah,
one, they say.
the Ravnica one is.
Oh,
showing
you
up.
have the hooves attack?
Yeah, that's why I was confused when I looked at it.
Because I see the charge attack on your sheet.
Oh.
It says, like, if you go down to bonus actions, it says charge, and then it says
Bonus action.
D4 to hit, like +2 to hit, and it's an attack.
Oh yeah, what the hell? That's really weird.
We'll fix it later. As long
Yeah,
as you know
I'll
how
fix
it
that.
works now. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay. I did use the Ravnican Centaur as a template, so I probably just accidentally left that bonus action in. So I'll make a note. Are you making a note, Steph?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll delete that. But yeah, you do an extra d6 damage if you charge someone and make a melee attack.
Yep.
Which Shocking Grasp counts as.
Yep.
So you
So
did
does Thorn Whip.
So Thorn Whip is a 60-foot melee attack?
30 feet melee attack.
30 feet? Oh my, that's... But you did add that d6 to your damage?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so that Mephit is letting off some steam.
Just inspiration.
Oh,
Fuckhead.
That's
no.
That's a hate crime.
Anything else?
No, that's.
By the way, it's bloody, that's what I'm getting at.
Got it.
Alaris, it's your turn. Two of the Mephits are fairy fired and bloodied, and two of them are just flying around with impunity.
And you're hashtag blessed.
And you're hashtag blessed, and Scorpius is hashtag bleeding out.
I love that.
Correct.
Scorpius
Yes.
is okay. Which ones are the ones that are bloodied? The ones that have the symbols?
Yep.
Okay.
Which should be the ones that you can see clearly, because they're giving off
Yeah, I can see all of them.
The torches there, yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25. I can't really get up to any of them.
Oh, I could have moved you with me.
This is where I remind everyone that this. Is this where I remind everyone that this is the first time I've ever
Oh, I
played a
can't
melee
get
character?
You're fine. You're doing
And you have a
great.
history of dying.
I do have a history of dying.
Doing great, sweetie.
So you do have
I'm
advantage
going-
on attacks against that one, because he's fairy fired.
Wonderful. That's a 22
hit.
and okay, perfect. 5 damage and healing word is 60 feet.
Yeah,
So
you're 10 feet from Scorpius.
bonus action healing word, Scorpius.
Oh,
So that's
Thank you so very much.
come on, 7 healing.
Oh,
Nice.
yes. Thank you. All of the thank yous for that.
You'll be welcome.
All right. Anything else?
No, that'll be it.
All right. That Mephit is still standing, but barely. And we're back up to the top of the round. It's Scorpius. You're no longer almost dying.
Good timing. Kill him.
Correct. God, yeah, I'm going to do a hair toss.
Okay. You have advantage on the attack roll because he's fairy fired.
God. So that is a 23 to hit,
23 hits.
and that is going to be max damage, which is 9 piercing. And it needs to make a con saving throw.
It's not going to bother because it's dead.
Ooh.
And as it dies, what little magic there is holding its body made of steam in one piece disappears, and the steam is released in a burst. Make a dex save.
I don't like that.
Oh.
It's okay. Uh-oh. That's the nat 1.
Ooh.
Oh, where did you use your inspo?
So that's a fail.
Because I forget that I have it, but also that wouldn't have helped. I have a feeling.
But
I could have
failed,
had
so you take 3 fire damage.
Oh, okay. That's a lot less than I expected it to be.
Not that bad. Alright. Anything else?
Can I get the fuck out of this water? So yes, I would like to
You would
jump.
have to avoid the jets of steam coming out of the vents near the water.
Well, sure. I've learned my lessons. So I'm going to jump over, and I'm going to jump here.
Alright, make a dex save.
I'm gonna nat 20 that, thank you.
Okay. I think that is in fact save for none. So
Great.
you avoid the jets entirely and take no fire damage.
And I'm going to move here.
Okay. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright. Helios, it is your turn.
Are any of the other ones bloodied?
This one.
Alright.
The other fairy fired one.
Thorn whip.
Alright. You have advantage.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like,
And
not,
plus
not
I
even-
see the 20 on it.
Yeah. You can see the 20 on my die, okay? It says 2d6.
2d6.
Did Kyrah just get a box around her?
What?
Or did I imagine that?
No.
Never mind. It's gone now.
10 damage.
Alright, so you kill another steam mephit, and as it dies, it explodes in a burst of steam. Remir and Alaris, dex
I
saves.
forgot already.
But they both have a D4.
Yep, you're both blessed.
Hashtag blessed.
Max
Uh-oh.
damage.
Oh.
You said a dex set?
Dex save.
This is good because I still have my bonus
Got a
action.
5.
That
Plus
is
the
a fail.
D4.
Oh, plus the D4.
I mean, you'll still fail, but still.
Probably.
Just being realistic, okay?
Yeah.
I don't play clerics very often. Let me have this.
So that's a fail. Remir, what'd you get?
19.
19. Okay, that'll save. So it explodes for 8 fire damage. Save for none, in fact.
Oh.
Okay, cool.
So Alaris, you take 8 fire damage.
Ow. I'm not doing too good.
Helios, anything else?
No. I'll reserve my healing words for when people are down. I'm done.
Alright. Orsino.
I'm not going to actually yell because it's past my quiet time, but he's going to look into the temple and yell, "Who are you? What are you doing here? Why do you desecrate this place?" And then whip the mephit 10 feet away from him.
Okay. So the response you get from the 4 guards just inside the pillars is a just like lower their spears.
Ah, shit. Okay.
Right. And I gestured a 2-handed grip. They have a shield, so it's just lower their spear.
Are they hawking right now?
Hoplite
they
stuff.
They are hoplighting right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna whip.
But they are still
there's-
not moving forward. They're just, oh hey, I'm going to acknowledge you.
The two remaining aren't
Okay.
fairy fired, right?
Correct.
Alright.
Okay, it was 15 to hit,
15 will hit.
and then 3 slashing damage from my whip.
Anything else?
No.
All right, so you just sort of graze whatever serves as a membrane, keeping their amorphous steam form inside, and it's just
It's a little Indiana Jones cut on its chin.
yeah.
Steam coming out.
Anything else?
I'm good. I'm done.
All right, Yasena.
Okay, so Yasena is gonna. Why can't I select my character? Oh. She's gonna step forward.
All right.
In front of Kaya, and she is going to. Who you left the health bar on this one, by the way.
On that Kyrah.
How are the last two mephits looking?
This one just took 3 damage. The other one's undamaged. So they're looking fine.
Okay, Yasena will ready healing word for if one of her allies goes down.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
That's it.
Kyrah's turn. Let's hit the button to see what Kyrah does. Scribbling furiously. One of these days, something different will happen.
Are all of her buttons that, like, or all of her choices that when you hit the button?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's scribbling furiously, scribbling furiously, scribbling. No. There's stuff.
That'd be really funny though.
So neither of the mephits recharges their steam breath. Mercifully. So this one's gonna move here. This one's gonna move here. So one attack against Orsino and one attack against Helios. Wow, their attack mod is hilariously low. But Orsino, that's going to be a crit, and Helios, it's going to be an 8.
Nah.
It doesn't hit, actually, weirdly. Yeah, I'm immune to crits.
I mean, that is a thing, but... so that's going to do 4 slashing.
I think that was a grave cleric.
Yeah, it's going to do 4 slashing and 5 fire damage.
What? I mean, if I didn't have temps, I'd be unconscious.
Well, it's a good thing you have temps.
Okay.
Yeah, so it just claws at you and immediately cauterizes. You know, there's these 3 lines across your thigh.
Did you say immediately cauterize?
Yeah.
That would happen with steam.
Shut up.
Huh.
There's
It's
no
magic.
Yeah, but it's not actually steam touching you. It's
Okay.
the magic like membrane around steam.
Got it.
Shut up.
Magic.
Disbelief.
Remir, it's your turn.
I need to do a con check.
Yeah, you need to concentrate. That's DC 10.
I fail.
Oh no! No more
Actually,
hashtag
I'm going
blast.
to add my bardic inspiration. I'm fine. I did it. It's fine.
Oh, okay, cool. I don't have to
Did
remove
it.
the hashtag blast.
Nice.
Remir, what would you like to do? Trying to find a way to charge?
Yeah. Run up here, get my charge, and then whip the steamy fit. This one.
Don't you have to run 30 feet directly towards them?
I think it's just in a line. Is it
If you
towards
move
them?
at least 30 feet straight towards a target.
Towards the target.
Yeah, you have to run at them, not away from them.
Okay. Okay, where was I? I was here, I think.
Yeah, you were there.
Um,
Let me run 30 feet away and then whip, and that counts as a charge.
I'm still gonna do that.
Okay.
And then just whip the guy.
Let's do
Which one? The one next to Orsino or Helios?
Yep.
Okay.
Orsino.
You might kill me.
I'm gonna pull it. That's 20.
That'll hit.
5 damage. Does the pull happen before or after? Let me see.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at it.
It doesn't matter. He's not going down.
Okay,
but,
cool.
I believe it's after. I think that actually came up in the Avernus game with Poppy. Takes 1d6 piercing damage, and if the creature is larger or smaller, you pull 10 feet. So yeah, you would damage and then pull. So you're gonna pull it 10 feet.
Yeah.
All right. And he's actually gonna be like here. So he's
Inspiration.
inspiration
For all
for
the
the whole
players.
party. Thanks for the 600 bits,
Thank
Emma
you.
Phoenix.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else, Remy?
Nope. Done.
Alrighty. Alaris, it is your turn. The Mephit next to you has already exploded in your face.
Yeah, I'm not feeling too good.
You are hashtag blessed.
I am hashtag blessed, but if I go up to something and hit it with my mace and I kill it, then I'm dead.
Hashtag dead.
Yes.
So yeah. So no.
But it's okay
bring
if
you
you're
back.
if it's okay if you're dead because you get blessed for your death saves as well.
You've also got a healing word.
Yeah, you're not going
Readied
to
right now.
have
Yeah,
to save
Yasena is actually
anything.
holding a healing word for when someone goes down.
Okay. And I will move up. Jesus, move up to this one. Try and hit with my mace.
All right.
I believe in you.
Get him.
And you do have bless, so you add D4 to your attack roll.
It's probably not going to matter because it's a nat 1.
Oof.
Oh no.
There's been a lot of that this fight.
God.
Anything else?
Can't relate. I rolled 2 20s.
So Remir is
Bitch.
pulling it wildly, and you essentially see this as being teed up, but you swing too low because it just flaps its wings and moves above.
Wait, didn't I still have advantage from hats? Or what was it?
No,
D4.
no.
Sorry.
Yeah, no. The fairy fired Mephits are dead.
Aw, Samus.
We got a pupper. We get some
Aw.
Samus in chat from our 177 subscribers. 47 of them.
She's tired and scared, and the fireworks
She's
are
a tired,
loud.
scared girl.
Oh, baby.
I don't want to use my other spell slot, so I'm not going to, so that's the end of my turn.
All right. Scorpius, it is your turn.
Well, so I think I may have gotten myself too far away from. Oh no. But going to. Fuck. Oh, it's hard to be a melee creature at level 1, a melee player at level 1 when things explode when they die. Okay, so
Yeah.
whatever, it's fine.
You could throw
I'm
your
your
gonna.
Yeah, you can throw your spear.
Well, but I could, but
But then you
that's
don't get an
not what he
offhand
would.
attack.
But that's not what he would do.
But he would
So-
learn.
But he's gonna throw his hair
All right.
and have his snakes attack.
Okay. You are not hashtag blessed.
I am not hashtag blessed. That is correct.
Sorry, babe. You were too far away.
But that is a natural 20.
Woo!
Oh.
We love those.
So that's what,
and-
2d6 plus 3?
Yeah, so that is 11 points of piercing damage.
All right. So
And
you poke a big old hole in its magic membrane, but it's
And
not
it needs
yet
to make a
dead.
con saving throw.
So that's a 4, but it's
It
immune to
is-
poisoned.
Bitch. Well, I'm going to smack a hand out at it and
Okay.
bitch slap it, which is going to be a modified 20,
That'll hit.
which will be 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's enough to kill it.
Fuck!
So you just
Oh.
pop, and it bursts. So Alaris, Orsino, and Scorpius, Dex saves. Mr. Bayless bent some fate. Nat 20 for Amber. Don't die, please.
Thank you.
Thank you for
Oh, was that
Mr.
us doing a
Bayless.
deck save?
Yes. Dex save from the 3 of you next to that Mephit.
Burning an inspo.
All right.
I'm also burning in a cheerspiration
All right.
I'm also burning.
because I'm
the
definitely going to go
inspiration.
down. Just
I'm gonna
how
go down
badly.
too anyway. That was stupid. I'm going down regardless.
No,
Oh,
it's safe or
no.
none, isn't it?
It is safe.
No,
Yeah.
that was. Oh, is it? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
The
I
death
got a
rate's the same
21.
one.
Oh,
That
it's
will
save or
save.
none? Then I will use that nat 20.
All right.
So I have 23.
All right. So you all save and you take no damage.
Yay!
Thank the Lord.
Thank you,
And
viewers.
gods and
Thanks,
goddesses.
viewers.
You, Bayless,
and
so
viewers.
much. I love you.
Thanks, Bay.
Thanks, Bay. Bay,
Who's the
Bay.
Bay Bay?
Hey.
We're gonna drop a Bayless in chat.
Oh my god.
Oh, Shadows, I
can't.
beat you to it.
Yeah.
There's a global cooldown of 15 seconds.
Drop one for me.
Say it again.
Drop one for me.
I don't
Drop
have
one
Bayless
Bayless.
unlocked.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Let's see.
Get off of chat.
Bayless is in chat.
Get off
Alright, anything else, Scorpius? Or have you caused enough
no.
damage?
I think I'm out of things. I can't do
Alright.
anything anyway. So
Helios. There's one Mephit still standing and he's in your
Oh my
face.
God, it's my turn.
It is your turn.
Oh god, he's in my face.
He's in your
That's
face.
a fucking problem.
Yeah, you're not good at melee. I mean, you got Thorn Whip. That's melee.
That's
It's a-
range though.
No, it's a 30-foot melee attack. And since it's melee,
Oh,
you
is
don't
it?
get disadvantage for being next to someone.
Fucking neato.
Yeah,
Alright,
30-foot melee is insanely good.
That's a lot.
You should probably get the dice like where you can reach them.
Nah, I need open table space. 21.
21 hits.
Cool. 6 damage.
Nice. So you just so you tighten the thorn whip around it and just it's just venting some steam. Anything else?
He's venting. Nah.
I love those sound effects though.
Thanks. Orsino, you're up.
Oh shit.
You didn't expect to get another turn, did you?
No. Fuck. Okay. I'm
That's
gonna.
my balance.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk to here. Can I whip from there with 10 feet? Does that work?
Yes.
Cool. Then I will whip it good.
Oh my god.
Oh no, that was a 6 to hit, so that does nothing.
No, that
Sorry,
will
I'm
not
done.
hit, and you're not hashtag blessed. Yasena. So the way that I rule readying spells, so no one went down, but you don't lose the spell as long as you use your action to continue readying it this turn.
Okay. Can I change the trigger? Can I like say? Or no.
I'll allow it.
I'm not gonna do that this time. I just wanted to know like what
Okay. Yeah.
So it honestly looks like we're pretty good. So I'm just gonna.
I don't know. Alaris has 1 hit point.
And so do I.
Everyone's fine.
Okay, then I'll just keep readying it. I'll just
I've never been
hold
this
it
low on a
for the
You're,
character
next-
you're,
ever.
you're just gonna continue waiting for someone to go down.
Actually, that the Mephit's breath is 15 feet, right? When it
It
goes
is,
off.
yes.
Oh shit.
Yeah, then I'll keep readying it.
All right. Done.
Done.
All right. Kyrah's turn. Scribbling furiously.
I swear to God, you don't
There
have any
are other
options.
things.
No,
There
you're
are
a
other
fucking
things.
liar.
So we're gonna roll for recharge for the Steam Mephit's breath, and that's a 6. So that's a recharge. So he's going to breathe. Oh man, I don't have hardware
Should have moved
acceleration
back.
turned on.
I
But
don't want to
he's
provoke.
Oh.
he's going to breathe. He can't hit Scorpius, but he will hit Helios and Alaris. So I need a dex save from each of you.
Alright.
Oh, but
Now I'm
me,
using my
thank God.
inspo.
Yeah, same.
And you are blessed.
Hashtag blessed. Where's that D4 at? There you are.
Please. God damn.
That's my
Add a
third nat
D4.
20.
Wow, what the fuck? So you succeed.
Jesus, yeah.
Alaris, what'd you get?
Hold on. 7.
That'll fail. So you take 6 fire damage.
Okay, I'm down.
And on a save, you take 3 fire damage. And then Yasena, one of your allies, went down. Healing word.
Yeah, rise or whatever.
Rise.
Rise.
Sorry, that was my character. Rise.
Ooh.
That's my character.
Thank you, Bayless.
No dying, Tim. It's only the first
Um,
game.
Aw, Bayless.
Thanks, Mr. Bayless.
So I'm not the one in trouble, but I appreciate it.
How much was
you do
it?
have 1 hit point.
So you go back up to 6.
Thank you.
You are still prone, though.
That's fine.
And...
Wait, is Orsino down as well?
No, he didn't
I'm
get hit
good.
by it.
I have 1 hit point, but I'm good.
And the Mephit is actually going to provoke an opportunity attack as he flies across the river.
From me.
Yeah.
Is he bloody?
Does he provoke
He is
from
not.
me too?
He does.
Because I have reach.
What kind? How do you reach?
A whip
Oh,
has
whip,
10-foot
yes,
reach.
Absolutely.
I can't use a spell.
No,
Right.
not unless you're a warcaster.
Got it.
It has to be a melee attack.
Here
melee
comes
weapon
the
attack.
sickle.
Okay.
Nope, don't hit him.
All right.
21 to hit,
21 will hit.
and then
What
2
did you
points of slashing damage. 4 points of slashing damage. Sorry.
All right. Still not bloodied as he takes that hit, but he is 5 feet above the ground on the other side of the river. And that's going to be his turn. And Remir, you're up.
Get him, Lukeman.
Lugman.
Lugman.
I whip. Throwing a whip.
Can't you people say whip normally?
Whip.
Cool whip.
Cool whip.
No.
It's ruined.
You're all trash, and I hate you.
We love you too.
This is Ian.
16 to hit.
That'll hit.
4 piercing damage.
4 piercing damage. All right. And are you pulling him?
No.
Sorry.
No.
Okay.
20, 25, 30, 35.
All right. Done.
Yep.
Alrighty. Alaris, it is your turn.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on it.
Okay.
So it needs to make a Dexterity 13.
Okay.
Red Flamme.
That's a 10.
It takes 4 damage.
All right. So you call down sacred light from, I guess, the opening in the chasm, just falls on top of it and washes over it. And you see ripples run through the magic membrane that keeps its steam from bursting.
Cool.
Anything else?
No, I don't think so.
Alrighty. Scorpius, it's your turn. But before you decide what you're doing, the 4 guards just inside the pillars start marching forwards.
I'm sorry. No. Like forward meaning out of the temple.
Yes, towards the group of you with murderous intent. But they rolled pretty low for initiative, so they don't go yet.
Orsino, can't you do something?
Did they do worse than I did?
They don't
They did
belong
not know.
here.
Okay, that.
Does that change some things?
It does. How many of them are there?
There are 4 right at the opening that are moving forward.
Don't like that. Don't like that one bit. So, fuck.
They will have to
I'm-
squeeze through the pillars, but once they do so, they'll be free to wreak havoc upon the group
Oh
of you.
god, those pillars are really tight.
They're really tight.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go back here.
How cool is that dynamic lighting, though?
It's pretty neato.
I do love it.
I appreciate it.
It
Even though
is.
it was a bitch for you to do.
Wait,
But you
this
did
dynamic
say that
lighting?
they.
No, this is in the map.
Oh.
The pillars I had to fix. For some reason they put a plus sign in each of the pillars. And I was like, that's stupid, and I put a circle in each of them instead.
Yeah.
That makes so much more sense.
You did say they look hostile.
Oh yeah, they're moving forward, spears lowered, specifically targeting the group of you.
Oh.
Does it look like I would be able to throw a spear between the pillars?
They would have cover, but yes.
I will attempt to do that with my non-silvered spear.
Okay. So they are wearing chain shirts, carrying shields, and they're partially obscured by pillars.
Oh, then
So-
I probably would not.
Okay. They
that.
are very well defended where they are, which is to say their AC is decently high.
Does it look like the steam situation is the creature is not like is it still looking hostile?
It is still looking hostile, yes, but it's nearly dead.
So I'm going to fuck. I feel like I'm stuck between a rock and a hard place. I am going to I'm actually going to stay where I was, and I'm gonna go here and ready my snake hair.
Okay. Anything else?
Hold an attack. No.
All right.
Can I also hold my bonus action?
No. Readying an action always takes an action.
Okay.
But the good news is that you'll have advantage when you make the attack.
Why will they have advantage?
Because they're squeezing.
Yes, you would be squeezing at that time.
Oh.
That's correct. Good point. Helios, it's your turn.
I'm trying to figure out what I can actually see of them through the pillars. It looks like I can see. No, I think I can see bits and pieces of all four of them.
I'm looking at your view, and I can only see two of them.
Here, let me just show you. Here.
Yeah, you can kind of
here, here, right?
No, you can see three of them. So here, here, and here. There is not one here.
Oh, I totally see red rings lower, but okay.
Wait, really?
Yeah, look.
Oh, those are at the back rank. Those aren't the ones that are moving.
Oh, Jesus. Do any of them look like a leader?
Not that you can see, no.
Fuck. Alright. It's not worth doing that then. Let me... Where am I?
Dynamic lighting is actually adding something to the game instead of taking away. The Steam Mephit is still alive, by the way.
Where's the sea beef? Shit, I lost track of him.
To the northeast of you.
Oh, was that 30 feet away from him there?
You're 25 feet away.
Yeah, let's thorn whip that one then.
Just finish it off.
Yeah.
Okay.
That is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
D6. 5 damage.
Yeah, it dies.
Cool. Done.
Which means I can delete all of the Steam Mephits.
No one's down, right? No.
So that they're not in initiative anymore. Alright. Anything else?
No.
Alright, so that's the last of the Steam Mephits. Orsino. There are these soldiers coming out of the temple. Slowly making their way through the pillars.
So he's going to raise his shield slightly and then use thaumaturgy to make his voice 3 times louder and say, the heroes of Thylea stand before you. Please lower your arms and identify yourselves for the good of all of us. And see if anything happens.
Roll intimidation.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm going to nat 20 it.
Oh boy.
Oh.
So what's that get you?
Oh shit. 21.
Better than me.
Yeah.
That would have been a 19 for me.
So they hesitate. They stop moving, and then a voice from behind them yells, "Hey, thanks for following, Jackalbean." That's what he yells. A voice from behind them. In fact, someone has line of sight to it. Looks like Remir has line of sight, as does Scorpius. So you have line of sight to the guy all the way in the back. Yeah, that guy. Who appears to be holding an elderly man in front of him by the scruff of his robes. But neither of you recognize him because you're not familiar with this temple. But this armored, cloaked man in the back yells, keep moving. And they do.
Okay. I'm gonna just take a couple of steps back and stand next to Helios.
Okay.
And that's me done. And I'm just gonna BRB.
All right.
Can I see that guy that just did the thing?
I don't think so.
No,
No,
I
you
think
cannot.
I can.
Yasena, you're up.
My move speed.
30.
Should be 30.
Yeah, I don't see why it wouldn't be. But I don't see it on my sheet because I'm not used to looking at this.
Top left, right next to proficiency. Right next to initiative.
We're Forge 30. Yeah.
Cool. Oh yeah, I see it. Top middle. Got it.
What you doing? Why look at my hair?
You're beautiful and I want to look at you. No, don't ruin it. Oh, you bitch.
It still looks amazing, so stop that.
Yasena, what you doing? You moving forward?
Yeah, I'm moving over to here.
Yep.
So can I see that guy?
The guy all the way in the back?
Yeah, that was speaking.
Yep, that's this guy.
Can you describe him to me?
So he is wearing a breastplate, whereas the rest of them are wearing chain shirts. So it's just this large bronze breastplate, with the nipples on it, because that was the style at the time. And he has a large blue cloak that covers his shoulders and sort of goes down his sides. And he is holding an old man by the scruff of his robes. The old man in front of him is on his knees.
Okay, I'm gonna take after Orsino here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna intimidate.
Okay.
And I'm going to say, you stand before the heroes of prophecy. Drop your weapons now or you will lay among them. And I'm also going to nat 20 it
Alrighty.
for a 25.
Holy shit. Alright. So this cloaked man yells out in a much shakier voice, "The will of Sidon is on our side." But the 4 guards in the front drop their spears. And you hear them clatter to the floor loudly. Anything else?
I'm going to give them all acknowledgement that they've done that.
All right.
That's and then Orsino, take another bardic inspiration.
Thank you.
Can't let Minotaur boy get hurt. And that's it.
All right. It is Kyrah's turn. She's gonna move forward, and we're gonna see what she does. Scribbling furiously. I promise there's more things on this table.
I don't believe you.
I
I
don't believe it either.
It's probably like
1
a
in
D.
20 chance.
Alaris hates her.
It's probably he's probably got like it as a D100 with like 1 to 100 possibilities, but he's only rolling a D20, so it's only hitting Scribbling furious. And he's sitting here like, I've got all these options. What's happening?
Remir, so you notice that these 4 guards right at the front have dropped their spears and have begun to run deeper into the temple. They're backing away. They're ready to turn and flee.
Squeeze in here.
Okay. You just squeeze right past them. So you see that in addition to this cloaked figure holding an old man by the scruff, there are 4 additional guards holding 3 additional hostages.
Oh.
Oh no.
And the cloaked figure says, "You'd best drop your weapon, or they die."
Yeah, I dropped my quarterstaff.
All right.
And I dodge.
All right. Done.
Yep.
All right. So these guys gonna flee into the temple.
They left their spears behind, right?
They did left their spears behind.
He wants one.
Fine.
That's
All of them. Kidding me? All of a sudden, Scorpius looks like a porcupine with all the spears.
I love it.
I need more spears. Kyrah said so.
Porcupine and has snakes for hair. I mean,
I know.
what else could you ask for?
So they flee. Oops, I gotta delete another door. Dynamic lighting. Grab that door. Delete that door. All right. So they flee deeper into the temple, and then this one leaps over the bronze bier. Yes, that's how that's pronounced. I looked it up.
Bier?
B-I-E-R.
Bier.
It's a sacrificial table. He leaps over it and stabs at Remir with his spear.
You fuckheads.
Right?
Drop your weapon, staff.
Critical
Disadvantage.
miss.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I was like, oh yeah, you're dodging. Let me roll another die and see, how another one.
Wow.
How did a 0 get on here?
So that's their turn. I need to roll initiative for the other guy.
Where is Ramir?
He went inside the temple. None of you can see him.
Mm-mm.
But
I can't see him.
Stream can see him.
Stream help, where is he?
Stream help.
I can see him.
Oh, can you? All right.
I think I can. I
See
think I
bits
can.
of the token.
I can see like the arm of somebody.
So the cloaked figure is. He's actually going to cast Bless on the other 3 soldiers.
God damn it.
So we're going to hashtag
Hashtag
bless
bless.
them.
Hashtag fucking blessed.
All right. And it is now Alaris' turn.
Yay.
You're thrilled, obviously.
So these
Faith is all.
3 soldiers are holding their prisoners essentially like with their forearm across their neck, and then their spear sort of awkwardly like jabbing into their chest. So their shields are on the ground.
I'm trying to get through the freaking walls and it's not letting me.
Do I have walls blocking?
I don't know.
movement? Hold on. 1 second. I have restrict movement enabled. Okay, I turned
Okay,
it
I
off.
just want to get into the temple.
Yeah, you can move freely now.
Thank you.
You can move freely now. The walls are...
Stop.
Alright. So which one looks like he's holding the most important person?
This guy.
Or who looks like the most important person? That guy?
Yeah, so this is an elderly priest, and then the other 3, essentially, they kind of look like altar boys, but a little bit older, probably teenage.
Okay.
But each of them is being held hostage by one of the blue-clad figures.
Well, I'm going to use my nat 20 that I have
Oh,
left.
boy.
And I'm going to go for the big guy in charge.
Oh boy.
Also, I'm going to say, you probably should let him the fuck go. So that is
Is this a
18
guiding
for the...
bolt?
This is a guiding bolt, sorry.
Okay.
18 for the first one and 16 for the second.
So 34 total damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Probably let him go.
So every single vein in this guy's body bursts into radiant flame.
Holy fuck.
So there's just white fire erupting from his skin all over his body, and he's dead.
Bless.
Good.
He's so dead. You did nearly quadruple his max HP.
That's
Whoa.
funny.
He's dead. He's dead, Jim. He's dead, Jim. Would you like to do anything else, Alaris?
No, I think I did enough.
I think you've done quite enough. So hashtag bless ends.
You look like you feel bad. Stop it. It's fine.
No, it's just
Was
really
that-
hot in my room.
Was that the main guy, the one that was in charge?
Yeah, that was the guy in charge.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, he's the one
The
with the
guy
big
who-
blue cloak holding, the head priest. Yeah.
That was everything. Like the fucking cleric just
You
going,
turned this.
Fuck
You just turned this in one move.
You should fucking let him go.
Yeah, Scorpius, it's your turn.
God, that was great.
You just hear a shriek as fire erupts, and you just see a burst of light come from behind the pillars.
Okay, so
What do you want to do?
Follow that act.
this is where I'm super obnoxious and say I didn't hear anything you just said because my AirPods died and I had to change headphones.
Oh, Iris was a badass.
Yeah, Alaris is
So
badass.
I heard everything up until the very end of Alaris' turn, but everything that Ian said I did not.
Oh, okay, yeah, so the main guy just exploded in a brilliant flash of light as he screams in horrible, horrible pain.
Okay.
So you just see from behind the pillars, just white light.
Okay.
The guy who nervously said Sidon is on our side.
Yeah, that guy. He screamed.
Okay, so
He's now flaming flesh and evaporated blood.
so would going through these basically be difficult terrain?
It
Is
would,
that how-
yeah.
So I would like to enter in.
Okay. So that's 25 feet of movement. So these three are being held hostage by the soldier next to them. But this guy is, he's free now that the guy who was holding him up exploded.
Okay. Well,
Amber over there just going, I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry.
so I'm gonna go
Oh, I love it.
here
Okay.
and stick my sneaky boys on him.
Okay. So as you get into melee range, before you get to attack, he takes his readied spear attack against his hostage. That's gonna hit.
No.
And he kills a hostage.
Oh shit.
Just
Oh.
spear to the chest.
Oh shit.
Okay, now I feel bad.
Yeah,
Yeah, hostages exist? That's a thing that,
I was hoping they'd drop their shit.
Yeah. They already read the action, though.
Okay, well, that my snake hair is a 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Now I'm gonna feel no remorse about
okay.
killing this man or woman or they or whatever this person identifies as, and so that's gonna be 5 points of piercing damage, and it needs to make a saving throw.
That's an 8 on the save. He's poisoned.
That is a fail. He is poisoned,
Okay.
and then I'm going to kick out at him,
Okay.
which is a 19 to hit,
That'll hit.
and that is 7 points of bludgeoning.
That's enough to kill him.
Thanks.
So you just right in the chest with your snakes, and then you kick him
Mhm.
across the side of the face, and he just goes down like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
Anything
Fuck
else?
off. No, I'm done.
All
I'm
right.
done.
Alright,
Helios.
I haven't been able to literally see anything, so let's go in here where the bright light came from and see what the fuck is going on. Oh god, I can't see anything. This is actually the wait, how many was that? 1, 2.
That's
You
your
picked
whole
up the
movement,
torch
'cause
on the
this is,
floor.
Oh my god,
this
I
is
can't
difficult
see
terrain.
anything.
Here, I'm gonna move you ever so slightly. You should be able to see stuff.
Okay.
Because that's really where you are, is you're between those two pillars.
But these are guys?
Yeah, those are the soldiers.
They've all got hostages, though.
2 of them have hostages. One of them tried to stab Remir and failed miserably.
The one in front of Remir doesn't have one though. Alright,
Correct.
cool. Thornwhip.
You're gonna throw him up the one in front of Remir?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know, you guys said like it was a fucking bad thing. Is it a bad thing? It's probably a bad thing. Oh fuck. 13.
That'll miss.
Oh wait, no, wait, is it? Hold on.
You are hashtag blessed.
15. And then blessed. 19.
That'll hit.
8.
15 didn't hit, incidentally.
Cool. Hashtag blessed, thank you. 5 damage.
Alright, and you're gonna pull him.
Yeah, why not?
Alright, So you pull him next to you?
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
Alright. So the priest, which Helios, you actually recognize this priest. This is Proteus, the head priest of the temple.
Cool.
They manage the temple for Versi.
Which one's that one?
The one in the back.
Oh, he's labeled. Got
He's
it.
literally labeled Proteus.
Got it.
He's going to cast Sacred Flame on, let's say this guy. Dex save. That's a fail. D8. That's a damage. He's bloodied. That's cool. That was a noise.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that noise was. He's going to back up, and he's going to provoke, which uses this guy's reaction. But that's what he's counting on. He gets hit. Proteus gets stabbed as he runs away. But he's bleeding, but not down. Orsino, it is your turn. There's a whole lot of shit going on here, and you haven't seen any of it.
Yeah, so he's gonna run straight forward, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can go 8, can't I? So he's gonna run 6 and see what he can. 6 and see what he can see.
Okay.
So is Proteus in any danger? Or has he moved away?
He has moved away from immediate danger.
Okay, and there's still 3 guards. 1 is surrounded.
Yep. And
Accused
then
of hostages.
And this one just uses reaction, so he can't use it to attack his hostage.
Okay, fine. I don't want to waste my other spell slot, but that might be worth it. Yeah, I'm gonna
I think Orsino would.
inspo guiding bolt the one that hasn't used its reaction.
So this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh well, that was a natural 19 plus 4.
That'll hit.
So that hits.
Despite his cover.
Oh, nice. Ugh. That's only 12 points of radiant damage.
That's enough to kill him.
Yeah.
Yay. And then he's gonna step towards that hostage.
Okay.
There next to. Cool, I'm done.
Alright. Yosana.
Okay, so Yasana is gonna move up
Those pillars are fucking gnarly for movement.
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, it takes me 20 feet to get through. No, it
Yep.
takes
That soldier there.
Yep. This guy?
Yeah. Or no, the one that still has a hostage.
Yeah.
Gonna look at him. I'm actually gonna look at both of them, and I'm gonna say, choose, and roll another inspiration or intimidation.
Okay.
To try and get these guys to drop their weapons.
Alrighty.
24.
Alright. They drop their weapons. Just throw their spears to the ground. And they just kind of look at like the group of you, just wide-eyed. And the one in the back who still had a hostage, he releases it, releases the young boy, and says, "We weren't supposed to kill anybody, except you. No one was supposed to die here."
Are we out of?
Yeah, we're gonna drop
think we're-
initiative order.
So
Whose orders?
I'm
are
gonna
there?
motion.
Well, actually, let me move all the way in just so I can see what the fuck is going
Yeah, that's
on inside
reasonable.
this temple.
So I'm gonna motion to the dead priest and be like, "Then what would you call this?"
So as you're sort of taking stock of the situation, you actually see the corpses of a number of other temple attendants.
Okay. Then my one hand would be to all of this.
Our orders weren't to kill anybody, but Breaka insisted.
Who's that?
He points
That
at the
guy.
guy with the cloak, whose every vein exploded.
All right, cool. Whose orders was he under?
Commander Gaius.
Do any of us recognize that?
Scorpius and Yasena would at minimum. Helios, you've spent time in Mitros.
Yeah.
Orsino, have you spent time in Mitros?
He's been like traveling from city to city trying to like look for prophecy stuff, so maybe I could roll a history check if you want.
Sure. And then Alaris and Remir roll history as well.
9.
Okay, so you probably wouldn't have heard of him.
And I'm just going to look at them and go, well, Gaius fucked up, which is a rare time in which you would actually swear.
I
My
rolled an 8.
impression.
So you also have not heard of Commander Gaius.
I haven't left my temple much, so.
I rolled a 2.
Also have not heard of him, but the three of you who spent considerable time in Mitros, you recognize Commander Gaius as the name of the leader of the Order of Sidon. And as you sort of take stock of the situation, you realize that this statue at the back of the temple, as far as you can see, is of Sidon.
Is it usually there?
Yeah, it's usually there.
Okay.
Versi is the daughter of Sidon.
Yeah.
The inner chamber of the temple is dominated by a massive bronze statue of Sidon, who sits upon a throne at the rear of the cella. At the foot of the statue is a rectangular pool which reflects the light of 4 large braziers into rippling patterns on the ceiling. And currently Proteus is kind of like on his hands and knees, sort of like trying to hold his back, where he's just received a fairly sizable spear wound.
I'm going to do a medicine check on him.
Okay.
That's 18.
All right. So you're able to tell that it is indeed just a flesh wound, and you're able to staunch the bleeding pretty easily by just putting pressure on it, which he was trying to do, but it's hard to hold your back. But you are able to staunch the bleeding, and he will probably recover in a few weeks.
You better.
Probably.
Yeah.
This general knowing what my character would know about him, would he be
does
thinking?
This match?
Would he be thinking good or bad things about him? Like,
oh, he's a total dick.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I assumed. But
the Order of Sidon is, for those of you who are familiar with Mitros, the Order of Sidon is obviously the largest church to Sidon, and it is very frequently vocally opposed to King Acastus, except in recent years King Acastus has started to just agree with them because it's easier.
That's not good.
Where's Versi?
That's my question too.
The witch has her downstairs.
Oh god.
Great.
I think
Or fighting.
in a rare moment, like he's almost seeing red, Rossinian's gonna go up, grab this guy by the throat, and like push him against the wall and go, "Tell me everything about this witch now."
Let me see what they know about the witch.
aggressive or no?
He doesn't get angry, but like to him, the Oracle is fucking everything. So,
Right.
Like if he had his polymorph thing, he may have literally seen red at that moment.
Yeah.
Amber, I have a note like written next to me saying clip or highlight on Twitch the part where you like obliterated that guy, so we can all enjoy it later.
Oh boy.
So he tells you that the witch, her name is Helica, and she's the ugliest woman he's ever seen. And he says that she killed these people. She killed them. Our orders were to keep them safe, but she killed them all. She wanted to torment the Oracle.
I'm gonna do an insight check on that. Seeing that one of these guards just killed one of the priests, I'm gonna do an insight check on that.
Okay. Am I correct in thinking that the one that killed a priest is now dead?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I
And
killed
he's
him.
dead.
Yeah. Oh well, there we go. That's an 8.
Okay. So you're pretty sure he would probably say anything that you want to hear at this point, but he could be telling the truth.
Thanks for following
Thanks for following L2S Entertainment. Learn to stream.
How many more of the order here?
How many what?
More of the order actually here.
So the two of them look at each other and then just sort of point down the hallway where the four just ran. Just the nine of us.
Grab all your people.
The 9.
Fucking leave.
No, hang on.
I wouldn't send them back
Wait.
in there.
I'm not.
There were a total of 9. There were 4 guards and the leader. I think you got his name, Breka. Yeah, you got Breka's name.
Yeah.
So it was Breka, and then the 8 guards, and then the 4 steam mephas that you saw. You didn't count them.
Do you feel good about what has happened here? Do you understand that you've killed the followers of Sidon's daughter?
Oh.
When reality
Pick up your
sets in.
spears.
That's what all of
Yeah.
us as players are like, fuck.
Yeah, I was like waiting. I was like, why is the cult of Sidon
Yeah.
like you fucked up?
Pick up your spears and see if you can set right what you've done.
By the way, I would have picked up a couple of spears along the way.
Roll persuasion. So the whole time you're telling them what to do, they're like shaking their head like, no. But go ahead and roll persuasion.
Oh God, I'm not
Does
a
the
fan of
fact
them
that I
picking up their
completely
weapons.
annihilated that guy give him advantage?
I'll allow it.
Ah,
Not any better. I got a 20 modifiers and all.
So they kind of like Scorpius. You said you picked up their spears.
yes, I
So
would have picked up a couple.
so they're kind of like holding their hands out, or I mean their shields are on the floor because they were holding hostages. They kind of like hold their hands out for the spears, just like. What can we?
Oh, I will absolutely take them out of their hands.
No. You have their
Oh.
spears, and
Oh.
they've just been potentially convinced to help you.
Is Kyrah still behind us?
Yeah.
Kyrah,
Yeah.
are
What's
we
up?
supposed to do this alone?
What's that?
Did you see all this coming? Did you
No.
know about this part?
Why would I know about this part? No,
Okay,
you
just checking.
We need to go to Versi now.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah,
sense. So are you going to arm these two,
It's better than nothing, so probably.
Scorpius?
I'll tell him to.
God, they're gonna stab us in the back.
I will, but only if they're leading the way.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be the
Their
expectation.
fodder.
Okay. So the.
But I am going to pick up a couple of other spears that are on the ground.
Oh yeah, sure.
How many spears can I carry at once, realistically?
Whatever your carrying capacity is.
Great. Love that journey. Okay.
Do you have? You wouldn't have a quiver at this point, but at some point you can pick up a quiver. And yes, you can put spears in a quiver. That's a thing.
Yeah.
That's actually a thing.
Just FYI, I'm gonna have to go pretty.
Oh,
soon.
it is 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is probably a decent place to stop for the
Yeah.
night, actually, because you've just reached level 2.
Fuck yeah!
Yay!
And that makes sense story wise for me
It
as well.
does make sense story-wise. So you guys will make your way into the Temple of the Oracle next time on Dungeons and Dragons.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thanks for
Yay.
joining everybody.
Thank you for the subs. Thank you for
Thank
the
you for
donations.
the absolutely ridiculous number of subs.
Thank you for just being
Yes.
here.
Thank you for being here.
That's-
Thank you for watching.
And all the
Crazy,
bit
guys.
love,
Thank you.
too.
Oh my god, so much
Bit loves the
love.
nat 20s.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Thank you,
thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
We stream every Saturday.
We stream every
And-
Saturday and every Sunday. So we'll be live tomorrow with Curse of Strahd at 1 p.m. EST. That will be me as the DM and none of these players. We have a completely different group of players for our Curse of Strahd game. So join us tomorrow and watch that game. Thank you, everybody. Absolutely. Everybody for being here. And we'll see you next time.
Everyone say bye.
Bye.
And hurry up. Oh my
Where's my
god.